What is up, guys? Cyber Houdini here, and welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase and Starfield Direct 2023. We've made it. We're here. I'm telling you, Sony kicked off, E3 and all the goodies this year, but there's something about the Xbox Showcase this year. It's got me just hyped as hell. I think it's finally time for Xbox to throw away the bullshit PR and to show the goods, you know? We haven't had a really good showing from them since, like, 2020. And, even then we didn't really see as many of those games that were showing off. Like, it's been 5 years since they showed us the logo for Elder Scrolls 6. We've Hellblade 2, we've Fable. So many, logos we've seen, but just nothing else from it, which is kind of sad, but I think it's time, Sony, a lot of people are still kind of underwhelmed by that. I thought it was a solid show, and we had the Summer Gamefest, which also was decent, but it was weird to have two of Sony's kind of big games, being Spider-Man 2 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth at the Summer Gamefest, so I don't really know what the hell was going on there. Something tells me that Square Enix wanting to show off Rebirth there instead of Sony's things. Maybe the exclusivity stuff is starting to wane a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. Square Enix are definitely going to feel the pinch, that's for sure. They've already talked about the pre-order stuff happening. But yeah, this is going to be amazing. We're going to have about 2 hours. We're 15 minutes away. I thought I'd start a little bit early, kind of go over stuff, maybe see, what might happen. We're almost a go, 100% lock for Fable showing up and Avowed. Obviously, Starfield's going to be there right at the end. That's going to have a huge blowout. About a half an hour of the show will be taken up for that, with a whole mission and everything. This is the first Bethesda brand new IP in 20 years. People don't realize, they're just like, oh, fuck it, it's Fallout in space, it's Elder Scrolls in space. And I get that, it probably is, honestly. But here's the thing, motherfuckers, they've been doing Fallout and Elder Scrolls for fucking 20 years, man, going back to Daggerfall and everything. So, trust me, this is an important event. Even if you're not a big fan of space, we'll see how things go. I'm not expecting No Man's Sky level of just sheer, space freedom. I still think we're going to have the kind of loading screens and cutscenes where the ship lands and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm really fascinated with, and they haven't shown us much, is the other species, the aliens, what we're going to be fighting. I hope it's not just, space pirates versus a confederate, or whatever the fuck I'm going to call it, federation and a confederate, space confederates, I don't know. We'll see. They have names for it. It's like the Brotherhood of Steel, which were basically just post-apocalypse confederates. They were like, rah! Let's make America great again. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see about that. With Fable, I'm a little bit nervous about that because it's been so long. Times have changed since Fable 3, And you've got Playground working on it, who are known for Forza Horizon, which are exceptional. They're really good at building worlds, but can they build an RPG? We've seen this time and time again. When you take a pre-established team that's used to one genre, then they try something else and it backfires, and I wish them the best. Like, we can see that Naughty Dog are going through hell right now with The Last of Us Part 2 factions and just general kind of worry within people, after The Last of Us Part 2 reception. As for Sony Santa Monica, they're fresh, off of God of War Ragnarok, but there is a little trickling sci-fi stuff coming out. But we'll see. The Xbox literally have over 25 studios right now making stuff. I want to see maybe what else Bethesda's up to. They probably won't show anything, which is kind of sad. They're going to stick to Starfield, but they have so many teams like Tango Gameworks. Is there Evil Within 3 coming, hot off the heels of Hi-Fi Rush? Obviously Bethesda themselves have got Machine Games working on Wolfenstein 3. We know they're working on Indiana Jones. Will we see some of that? Who knows? Who knows? Obsidian, of course, we're all looking for Avowed, but this team just never goes to sleep. They never stop. They just got off, releasing Pentiment, and they've got Outer Worlds 2. Oh, man, they've so much. Grounded is still kicking ass, holy hell. Holy hell. All right, yeah, I'm so happy. Last year, they did a very unusual showcase where they basically said everything coming out in this showcase will be out in the next 12 months. Now, they decided to go against that. I don't think it worked in their favor because it put the teams at an excruciating timeline, and this is why we got something like Redfall releasing in the state that it is. I was actually more excited for Redfall than most of Arcane stuff, because Prey was a weird one, but it's a fantastic game, probably the best, and Dishonored is what it is, and Deathloop is what it is, to each their own, right? But Redfall kind of gave me Left 4 Dead vibes with vampires, but unfortunately, it's a fucking disaster. People are obviously on their clown shit asking about Hollow Knight Silksong. I don't see that being talked about at all, but I'd like to see more from some of their indie partners. We know there's going to be Persona stuff there. Persona 3 Remake has leaked, sadly, but all this stuff's coming on Game Pass, which is pretty cool. There it is there, yeah, fucking Silksong. I don't know what's going on with that. We're just going to have to give these devs time. I wish that was something I could do. That I could just freeze time and give these developers like another year or two of freedom, because people are getting antsy in their pants, you know? We don't have stuff in our, in our hands. Like, we're in the middle of one of the busiest summers of gaming we've had in decades, like with Tears of the Kingdom, Diablo 4, Street Fighter 6, like, and then Final Fantasy 16 coming up in mere weeks. Like, holy bollocks, dude, holy bollocks. So people need to just chill a little bit. We gotta, like, I'm really angry at the if you couldn't tell, I'm really angry at all three of the big guys lately. They're just been making some really stupid choices of how to release games. But the devs, I'll always have the devs back, you know, like Redfall. It's clear that even the devs were not confident in it, with rumors of them wanting to cancel the whole game before it came out. But Xbox kind of needed to show something for the teams they just bought, you know. So there was very rare of a chance of them ever possibly canceling anything. Yeah, it's going to be 2 hours of goodies. Let's see, what else? Who else have we got? Coalition. They were working on some Unreal Engine 5 stuff, and I was really hoping to see. It was like mainly just small indie stuff, indie size stuff. But apparently they've been pushed onto Gears 6 entirely. I think it's time to probably not, you know, I don't want to see it completely go away, but it's time to sunset Gears for the time being, at least for the next 5 or 10 years, I think. You know, just give it a little breathing room. Kind of what's going on with Uncharted, I think, over at PlayStation. Just finish out this this trilogy and see where we can go from there, whether it's like remakes or what. I hear there's like collection rumor going on, like a Marcus Phoenix collection of remaking all of the Gears of War like they did with the Master Chief collection, or possibly even a Fable remake collection. We'll see about that. We did have the Fable Anniversary collection, so I'm good either way. Like, Fable, definitely coming from Ireland, Fable has a lot of you know, love in my heart. I just don't know if that kind of satirical side of things can exist anymore, you know. But we'll see. It has to bring like the graphic fidelity of something like Horizon with that kind of British humor. I don't know. We'll see. I know a lot of Lionhead guys and stuff are working at Playground, and a lot of the UK stuff are, you know, devs have gone to Playground because there's not many big UK developers anymore, which is super sad, because I never want to see a country be devoid of game developers, because it brings different insight, different talent, different art styles, you know. But I'm excited for this. I think this is the first kind of show where everyone's like, oh, the door is wide open, the ball is in Xbox's court. If they don't come out swinging here, even if some of the games are still like 3 years off, I get how frustrating that is. But honestly, I think that's just game development, you know. The average game development cycle for a big AAA game now is 6 years. There's no doubt about it. It's 6 years. If you're getting anything sooner, like something like 3 years for Jedi Survivor or 4 for God of War, those are you can tell they kind of, you know, they're similar in a way, but you know, they're not coming out completely okay either. Got Overwatch 2. Everything we're looking at here is from last year, and you can just see what a fucking disaster most of these games turned out to be. Jesus, how's it going, Megan? Hello. Are you excited for this show, or is there anything? You know, I mean, I know Xbox is not everybody's first go-to these days, but trust me, there's going to be a lot of like third-party stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming to PC as well, so you'd be silly not to tune in over some nonsensical, you know, console war bullshit. I still see that all over Twitter. It's like grown-ass men in their 30s, 40s, some of them even in their 50s, and they're still holding on to some weird fucking loyalty to a piece of plastic. It's crazy. But, you know, when you see people, how they act over football, American football games, and you know, normal English football and you know, European football, you can see that people get completely wound up and obsessed over teams and players and all this shit. They don't give a fuck about you. All they want is your butt in the seat and you paying as much as you can. Yeah, well, I'd say we'll get the usual updates to Grounded and Sea of Thieves. I know people are like, Jesus, But these are long-run very successful games. This is how you do a games as a service. Because Sony's trying to get into this and everybody's pissed about it. Everything become games as a service. But yeah, you know, everyone wants the next Fortnite. Everybody wants the next Destiny, all that kind of shit. Trust me, there's a lot of games that are wonderful out there. If there's something I have found in the last 2 to 3 years is that I am more and more in love with indie games. Like what we've just seen at the Summer Gamefest is incredible. You should look up Resistor, which looks like fucking, you know, almost like Initial D type anime mixed with car combat. Looks awesome. What else did I see? I saw a lot of Metroidvanias. I'm just a sucker for those, the Souls-like Metroidvanias. Oh, this was Arc 2. I doubt we'd hear anything about this. This is a disaster. This has been pushed back to 2025 easily. Oh, who knows? Between Vin Diesel being attached, it's one of those weird fucking games that you think you just drop some acid. I'm trying to think what else. I doubt we'd hear too much about Halo besides maybe a new season stuff, but I think at this point, 90% of the talent has left that studio. They kind of probably just want to move on. I really enjoyed Halo Infinite. I think it was the best story since Halo Reach. But the multiplayer was a disaster, sadly. But I really loved that kind of semi-open world nature. The grapple hook was amazing. And just giving Chief that kind of freedom was pretty special. I thought he was awesome before, but just giving that extra bit of freedom was something else. Oh, I'd like to hear more about this. This is Flintlock. This is from the, I believe, the Greedfall guys. I think one of the front runners for most excited game from this summer for me is Banished, the new game from Don't Nod. People always think Don't Nod is this narrative story-based fucking Life is Strange guys, but long before Sam and fucking whatever her name is, Max, showed up and whatever the hell, we had Remember Me. We had, and this snuck in like Vampire. Banished looks awesome. It's like you're it's like all about cryptids, and it looks like it's almost set during you know, Civil War America, and you're going on these cryptid hunts, ghost hunts, and you have this spirit guide, and you can switch over. The combat looks fire, absolutely fire. So yeah, there's been a couple of runaway hits like that where I'm like, damn. Obviously, Spider-Man 2 was going to do amazing. Final Fantasy 16 is going to do amazing. Sony didn't really show much else, which was kind of sad. But October already has like fucking 5 massive games. That's going to be the craziest bastard of a month I have ever seen. Holy shit. But I wish the best for Alan Wake. It's smack dab in the middle of 2 massive games, and I worry about that. But hopefully it'll be all good. I think if Xbox come out here and they're like Forza in October, another game in October, it would be crazy. My prediction is we'll have Hellblade 2 gameplay with a possible release date for either December of this year or something like January or February. Like really early. It's coming in. It's very close. Then some Fable gameplay, but no date. Probably maybe like 2024 or something like that. Let's see, what else? Avowed gameplay. And that will also probably get like early 2024 as well. I could see that being March, depending on Hellblade. Basically what Xbox are doing is that they want to set up an exclusive per quarter. I think that's extremely ambitious, but I think they can do it, you know. Now is the time, because we're pretty much mid-generation at this point, and it's time to really show the goods. And you know, Sony have been teetering along doing a great job. But you're now starting to see them reload the chamber, the bullets in the chamber, you know. And that also kind of equates to a little bit of a dry spell. But, you know, when you're getting like things like Horizon Burning Shores and God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man 2, trust me, these are heavy bangers. What else could we see? Yeah, I could see probably a collection from Coalition, or maybe a little nod to Gears 6. I'd like to see some of their smaller teams. I'd love to see what Double Fine is up to after Psychonauts 2, and Compulsion after We Happy Few. I'd love to see what they're up to. They're really special to me. I'd love to see what else Obsidian's up to as well. Like, Avowed is going to be incredible, and it's going to be basically Skyrim in the Path of Exile universe. Before, you know, I still think Elder Scrolls 6 is probably 2026, and that'd be, you know, Jesus, that's extremely kind, you know. We're either in a situation where we'll get like GTA 6 next year, or it's going to be like fucking 2026 or something. Dude, we're mere minutes away. I thought I would roll this kind of B-roll in the background. So yeah, I'd be happy. As long as I get some Hellblade 2 news, I'm okay. Everything else is gravy. Trust me. This is the same way how I feel about PlayStation. I'm like, lads, do you think they just shut down 17 studios? People need to just chill. There's a terrible entitlement when it comes to gamers, and it drives me nuts, man. They're like that kid at Christmas who just opened a fucking PS5, throws it to the side, and is looking for like something else. Just spoiled, and sadly, it's our own fault, but it's also the industry's fault, you know, because they keep pushing, and then we just want more and more and more. It's the fast food, and I don't think the developers can keep up with that. It's just a dangerous little precedent to create. Alright, let's move back over. Oh shit. Oh, it's counting down to the last few minutes. Nice. Yeah, as long as I get that, I'm fine. That's as low as my expectations are. I just want, because Hellblade is amazing. I want to see Norse done properly, because Ragnarok really... Sorry, I know there's a lot of Ragnarok fans out there. I love the gameplay, love the graphics, but where the fuck was our Kratos God of War? Where the hell was that epic Norseness that we were promised? Alright, let's make sure everything's good here. Alright. Last 20 seconds. Bring on the goodness. Knock this out of the park, Xbox. You got this. This is for the whole industry. Not just one stinking console. Trust me. Anything that doesn't have exclusive or from a first party is going everywhere. Most of the first parties going to PC too. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6... 5, 5, 4, 4. Thunderbirds are go. Blast off. Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase and Starfield Direct 2023. Let's go, baby. We got some 18 plus in there. Nice. That's probably for Starfield. Here we go. Let's turn that volume up, sir, ma'am, miss thing. Let's blow our fucking ears. Come on, Xbox.
Oh, why are you doing this? Oh, because I was going to make a sandwich.
Fable straight away?
Okay. Let's do it.
What is this? You got Richard in there?
Heroes. Well.
Oh my god! Fable!
With their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
It's back!
Roughing up bandits, because...
Jesus, Playground! Wow. Oh, I got goosebumps.
Every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero's me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Perfect guy, British humor, perfect.
Around mythical creatures.
Chicken kicking, let's go.
Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Here to slay.
Oh, Balverines.
Here to conquer the vegetable. Not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation.
Damn, Jack and the Beanstalk. Whoa.
One moment.
Whoa, he's the giant, like from Jack and the Beanstalk? No way. No way.
This is awkward.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's so British. Jesus. God of War Ragnarok, who? Nice. Dude, this is gameplay? Wow. Wow, Playground. You better stop. I hope he eats her just for this. Oh, fuck. Oh, Fable. Let's go. Nice. Alright. That's about all we're gonna get from that. Now, they said everything, no CGI, it's all in-engine. You know what that means. The same as like an in-game cutscene. Oh, the world premiere is back. Alright, starting strong with Fable. That's scary. This is Xbox like we haven't seen since fucking the 2010s or something. Compulsion! Straight away. Okay, is this Project Midnight? This is supposed to be epic. All inspired by, obviously, the Bayou of the South. Yes! Oh my god, it's like stop motion. So these guys made We Happy Few. This is Project Midnight, I think. Oh man, this is right up my alley. God, look at this. It's like claymation and stop motion. Aww. possum. Chills. This is our protagonist, the female. Yeah. Little baddie. Oh.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me?
Another giant.
I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky. Teeth like knives.
Careful. Careful.
No? Well, hey, how about you guys?
Let's say, come to our house. Come to your house. Oh, God.
Nobody?
Behind you, Mrs. Uh-oh.
Not helpful. Sneaky.
People forgot about compulsion. I didn't. Fucking love these guys. Cool. Some kind of weaver. Yeah! What's it called? Ooh, South of Midnight. So that is Project Midnight. Wonderful. Do we get a date? No. Okay. Cool. Nice. Lovely. Yeah, I'm expecting stuff that's probably a little far out. Nice. Alright. No bullshit talking, nothing. Just straight in. This is Xbox like I haven't seen before. Sheesh. Alright,
These are dangerous times.
What?
At least that's what I hear.
Massive. This is the Star Wars massive game. No way. So this is meant to be an open world game like The Division, set in the Star Wars universe. Wow, Xbox got the exclusive on this? Disgusting.
The world here?
Damn. PlayStation fans on watch. Holy fuck. Damn.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game.
I don't know how successful something like this could be, but The Division has had such a strong fan base for the longest time. This may be the bounty hunter game we've wanted, you know?
On second thought, I'm out.
Now, Ubisoft are doing their own show, so is Capcom. So, very unusual to see this here, I'm not gonna lie. This is a big get for Xbox. Ew! Yes!
I've been held back my whole life.
Oh, the classic fade.
I just need a chance.
Super cute. We've had 3 female protagonists already. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous.
It seems story-based, huh?
Pull this off. You'll never
I was told it was more like The Division, you know?
again.
Almost MMO-like. We'll see. Oh, Rancor's back, baby. It's gonna be hard to beat Jedi Survivor. I'll tell you one thing, that game was special. Nice.
The world shows no mercy.
I will say, you know, take all this with a grain of salt. This is heavy CGI.
Risk it all.
This is not indicative of gameplay at all, really, but we'll see. Outlaws, yes. Awesome, great name. Fucking clean. Coming 2020. Okay. Ambitious. I would have liked to see a little bit of gameplay if it was going to be next year. So that's see, look, gameplay, walkthrough reveal. Okay, thank you. Alright. So it maybe is ready.
Fable.
There she is, Sarah Bond.
Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature.
Now that's how you start a show,
Followed
PlayStation.
by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield.
Yes.
Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun.
Yay!
That's why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play by partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to
Will we
play
see hardware today?
with our friends anywhere.
Just controllers, I
From mobile
think.
devices to PCs to consoles.
The Starfield controller
The lineup
headset.
we have for you today is just incredible.
Oh man,
These are the
sucks
works
when
of
you
very
gotta read off the
creative teams
teleprompter.
from around the world. We made this show for you.
Hell yeah.
The largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history.
Let's go.
You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your
True.
passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer.
Yes.
Who've gone back to their combat roots.
Yes.
An amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
Cool.
All right, everybody, it's time.
Spiritfarer was awesome, but I preferred their games before that. That's just me, though. They had Yoden, which was a top-down. Aha! And they're going back to that gameplay. These guys fucking slap, man. All beautifully. Oh my god, they weren't lying about co-op based. What the fuck? Nice. These guys are awesome. And then they made Sundered, which was a beautiful Metroidvania with a kind of a sci-fi Lovecraftian vibe. Oh yeah, okay. So this is more isometric. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely from the Jotun team. Spiritfarer probably from a separate team. So you pick up and raid together. Cool. Everyone looks a little bit too similar, but that's cool. This is their first kind of co-op thing. Nice. I like this. Definitely chasing after Diablo, for sure. 33 player co-op. That's fucking wild. 33 people. 33 and a third. Oh my god, that's like bullet hell. Wow. Very cool. Face the Wrath of God. Cool, yeah, these guys really know how to make some fantastic, engaging games. What's it gonna be called? Bum, bum, bum. Cool. Interstellar? Or what? 33 Immortals. Nice. Yeah, I think we'll get like that, a lot of that first party stuff, then we'll kind of cool down, have some cool indies. The middle will start up again with some big first party and so on and so on. To start off with 3 big bangs like that, hell yeah. I know Star Wars Outlaws is probably coming to everything. Oh, bit of Payday 3?
It's a simple job.
Alright.
Just in and out. Nothing to it.
Payday 3 time, boys. It's been 10 fucking years. Dude, they have not showed a bad game yet. Let's keep it going.
Hit the floor.
Do it! Nice. These games are so much fun with friends. Goofing around. I would expect GTA 6's heists and stuff to be as intricate. Nice. I shot him on the way down. Sneaky. I'm so happy. Yes. Look at that speed, man. Yes. Rainbow Six Siege who? Fuck yeah. Damn, son. Yeah, once you see that mask, like, it's game over. Nice. Probably still next year. The fuck? September 21st. Wow. Wow, they are cooking. Coming to Game Pass as well. Everything Game Pass. World premiere. Yeah, I can smell it. I can smell it. You know, it smells like a fresh fart, but you just had some cinnamon sugar. Here we go. This is the Persona 3 remake. and Persona 5 Tactics that unfortunately got leaked by Atlas themselves, the gobshites. They posted both trailers on Instagram a day early. Whap, whap, whap. But still, this will be coming to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation and PC, so chill. Chill. Nice. I don't know if we'll even see Phil Spencer today. Now, the reason they're doing this is because Persona 6 is still a couple of years away. Probably 2025, 2026. So, you're going to see a lot of old remakes and Persona 5 Extended Universe fighting games, tactics, dancing games. It's also what Atlas like to do. This is a very important series to Atlas and Sega. Sega! Same with Yakuza and Sonic. I saw the new Sonic, the new 2D Sonic. I think it looks great. Very anime cartoony, but it's fine. Like, Sonic Frontiers was fantastic in my opinion. I enjoy that more than God of War Ragnarok, but that's me. Alright, back to Xbox Studios. This is Sea of Thieves. No! Whoa! What is this? First person? Obsidian? Oh, stop.
People don't like you very much, do they?
I think this is Avowed. This could be Avowed.
Sent here to the living lands.
This is Avowed, I think.
Couldn't bother to come himself.
Yo. Yes! Yeah, this is Avowed, baby. Damn. In the Path of Exile universe.
To investigate
Wow.
some plague
Wow.
that seems to be corrupting our very souls.
I'm so happy. This will be their Skyrim moment.
Trust you.
And I wish nothing but the best for Obsidian. Obsidian are Xbox's Insomniac. There's no doubt about it. Look at this. See, people weren't expecting the desert setting. There's plenty of biomes, but if you know your Path of Exile, you know. Ooh. Get wrecked. Nice. Great magic. Great magic.
The secrets you keep
Oh, that's beautiful. Is this definitely the right resolution? Yeah.
or
Nice.
destroy us.
I'd say like February next year, and delayed to March or May. This looks awesome. So colorful. This will probably look better than
Do with it.
Elder Scrolls 6, honestly. Just different engines, you know. You can see the Outer Worlds engine at work there. Especially in that ant. Oh, oh. Nice ultimate move. Yes, Avowed, baby. Nice. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah. I would give that like a summer, late spring, tentative date, you know. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, there's Avowed with great gameplay. Alright, another game. Wow, okay, Xbox are not slowing down. This is fantastic. Another game. Rare? Oh, maybe some Sea of Thieves stuff? Wait, what? Rare and Lucas? Oh, there's going to be a Star Wars. Okay, Star Wars, Sea of Thieves collaboration. Okay. Damn, you freaked me out there for a second. I thought we were going to get some... Nice. Sea of Thieves. Hey, that's brilliant. What a clever idea.
Welcome to the Scum Bar.
Genius. Absolutely genius. Monkey Island, Sea of Thieves. Thick as thieves.
So tell me, which ship is right for you?
Oh, this gobshite. Where's Skybrush Threepwood?
Just a splash of
Where is he? Threepwood.
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush.
There he is.
Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion.
This is so clever. Yeah, Sea of Thieves is massive. People like be like, ah, Sea of Thieves.
Told you no autographs.
There he is.
So I see you have a meet and greet ticket.
He looks like a bit shook
I
it.
guess it's not every day that you get to meet
Wow.
the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood.
Sure.
The legend of Monkey Island.
Ah, Jesus. The legend of not Clinley's boxers.
Has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Rare are also working on Everwild, which I hear is like a survival type game. If we ever got one of Rare's old licenses, IPs, you know. It would be made by a different team, I think. Like Banjo. I could see Playtonic, who made Ukulele, working on a Banjo. I would love that. What did I miss? How's it going, Amid? Dude, they're firing on all cylinders, man. Straight off, Fable fucking knocked it out of the park. Jesus Christ. That was nice. Then we got Compulsion's new game, which was known as Project Midnight, is now called South of Midnight. It's set in the south of America. You play as a black female protagonist. She's awesome. It's got kind of witch doctor weaving stuff going on, fighting monsters. Then we got Star Wars fucking Outlaws from Massive, the Division guys over at Ubisoft. Huge. Okay, hold on. I can't. It's not slowing down, man. It's crazy. I hope you're doing well. Next generation. Microsoft Flight Simulator. What are they doing now? What are they up to? Alright, cool. Alright, so then we got some indie stuff. A new game from Thunder Lotus. A 33-player top-down Hades style game. Which is fucking awesome. 33 Immortals, that one's called. I should write these down, huh? Damn it, Saber! Son of a... Then we got to see Avowed gameplay. Wow. Basically the new Skyrim from Obsidian, based in the Path of Exile universe. Looks fantastic. No real dates of anything yet, but they haven't slowed down. Like, we're only like 10-15 minutes into this. And just before that, we saw Sea of Thieves, Secret of Monkey Island collaboration, huge quests, all good. A really clever idea. Fable looks awesome. They got, I never can pronounce his name right, but Moss from the IT crowd in there. Just hilarious. Now, they have said that everything they're showing is either in-engine or in-game. No full CGI. I don't really believe that, especially with Star Wars Outlaws. That looks amazing. That's from the Division guys, so it is meant to be more open world. They're going to show gameplay at the Ubisoft event later this week. We have a Ubisoft event, Capcom event, a few others. We have a Yakuza event as well. So far, so good, dude. 33. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 33 and a... Yes. Hell yeah. Scientific research. That's so cool. There hasn't been a low point yet. Project Midnight from Compulsion is going to be something else, dude. It looked like it was carved out of wood. It was like wood and claymation mixed together. Compulsion made a We Happy Few. So they've been quiet for a while. I was kind of disappointed from what they showed at the show on Thursday. Right. Besides the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth stuff. Alright, next one. They're not slowing down. We had one little moment with Sarah Bond. Starfield's getting its own thing for half an hour at the end. Is that from Obsidian? No? Nice. Oh, Dune. Okay. All I really need to see now is Hellblade 2, and it'll be the best show I've ever seen. They said Hellblade 2 is closer than Avowed. Avowed just got 2024, but I would say around summer for that one. Looks amazing. Magic system looks off the charts. Just slap Skyrim's arse. We've seen from Compulsion. I'd love to see something from Double Fine, but that's like a maybe. Fable didn't even remotely get a date, so yeah. That's one of those lucky to see it. Alright. We got the Persona 3 and remake and Persona 5 Tactica, which unfortunately got leaked yesterday.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our performance capture
Speak of the devil.
Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2,
the audio is a little desynced for some reason.
Cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic.
So she started as the community manager. Then they were like, we need some motion capture. And now she's gone into combat training, like intense workouts, and she's become Senua.
A unique perspective on the world and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Let's go. They said this is very, very close to being finished. Avowed is next after this. This could be December or early next year. Here we go. All in-game. The guys over at Ninja Theory are insane. A British company. Really pushing the envelope of motion capture.
Slipping through her soul.
In terms of motion capture, they are Xbox's Naughty Dog.
She's here to find them.
The only better motion capture I've seen is like Uncharted 4 or Death Stranding.
Needs their help with a promise.
I still think it's odd for this series to become whatever it is, but it's fine, it's fine. It's just the first game just ended in such a finality. It's all. I think this one's a prequel. All right, this is all gameplay. Sheesh. Wow, look at that texture work. My God, my God. Got the cinematic letterboxing, which hopefully can be turned off.
A part of you that darkens.
My God, finally a fucking next-gen game. Jesus Christ. It only took fucking 3 years.
That pool.
Damn. I expect this to be a little more open than Hellblade 1, but not by much. There's still heavily narrative. There is combat in Hellblade 1, and there'll be combat in this one. Creepy. I'd like to see her really face her demons. It's not her voice. No, it's the fucking. There's an audio desync for some reason.
It's time to find out.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley ended up showing off more than Sony did, which was hilarious. I expect this Hellblade 2 to be a better Norse game than God of War Ragnarok. To be creepier, to not be afraid to lean into the god-awful side of Norse, you know? The gods, the depravity, the fear. Things that God of War Ragnarok did not even get the memo on.
Their eyes everywhere can feel them boring into her. Which she's supposed to do.
God, she looks like she's in the bowels of some monster. Heard nothing when it's coming from the left, so the trailer's kind of off my own. Hearing issues. Alright, no worries. No, I think there's an audio desync from the very start. Might be a Twitch thing. I could stop and start it real quick, but
what if it's all for nothing?
Maybe if there's a trailer or something.
What is that? There. They are waiting. There. It's you. What will we do to us?
Jesus. Don't do it. What is it, like fucking nymphs or kelpies or something? It's gotten awfully cold all of a sudden.
Your voices.
What's really cool about this is it explores the idea of mental psychosis in ancient times, you know?
All the fear. Everything I've seen. Everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Say it. You are ready. Tell them. I am here. Now. What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you? I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
Whoa!
Who are these around you, Senua?
Yeah, there is a little skip every now and then. 2024. Okay. Nice. Alright, let me quickly just start and restart. It is hiccuping a little bit, whatever's up with it. Okay. Hopefully that'll freeze it. The fuck is this? Oh, damn. This is Yakuza 8, like a Dragon 8. Ah! God, where the fuck is he? We're already getting like a dragon. Is he buck naked? Ah, lads. We're already getting like a dragon gaijin. This would be number 8. Yeah, Sega got the bag from Xbox, I'll tell you what. This is like this is like Austin Powers, man. What, he's in America? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yakuza in America. What is going on? Bare-assed and fancy-free. He's got the like a dragon hanging out. I like that they have him in Japanese. Oh, that's awesome. Infinite. What a great trailer. Hey Steve, how's it going? Another Yakuza. Yeah, dude, it's mad, isn't it? Holy fucking shit. All I want them to do is bring back Dead Souls, which was a zombie Yakuza game. You'd like that too. Bethesda. Oh, Bethesda will show up stuff. They have an Indiana Jones game coming. They have Wolfenstein 3. Evil Within 3. More Fallout 76 stuff. The Appalachia. Yeah, well, we knew we would get Sea of Thieves and Fallout 76. You might be sick of seeing them, or you might be loving them, but they are highly profitable. These are highly successful games as service for Xbox. You don't realize it. It's Grounded, Sea of Thieves, and Fallout 76. Elder Scrolls Online as well, but that's like full MMO. The Pit! Position myself to player cards on the left side of any NPC so I can hear them better. Damn, I never knew. I'm sorry, man. Hope your week's been good. Lots of drinkies. Announced Fallout 5 already. Yeah, right. Oh shit, we have to get Elder Scrolls 6 out. I'd say there's a higher chance of getting Fallout New Vegas 2 from Obsidian before we get Fallout 5.
There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking...
What do you think of Starfield, Steve-O? Would you play that?
Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
How have they not done a Fallout Vault 69 yet? Just have a weird Human Centipede 69 Gorilla Glue thing gone wrong. Just fighting these weird mutated people. Here we go. Another world premiere. Yo. It's not Wo Long. Capcom. Huh? The fuck is this? It's not Pragmata. Is this Onimusha? What the fuck is this? What else could it be? Would it be Onimusha? It's not Wo Long. Maybe Wo Long DLC? No, that's not Capcom. I don't know. It's gotta be Onimusha. Fuck yeah. Capcom just keep on winning, dude. What the fuck? This co-op? There hasn't been combat yet. He just puts his sword in the ground. Here we go. Damn! It's all the Irish old ladies after a few drinks. This looks kind of a little more indie based. Well, it means Capcom. Damn. This is really cool. Yeah, look, it's definitely more indie based. That's so beautiful. People saying Okami, I wish. But Okami wasn't even really Capcom either. That was Clover Studio. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Definitely got that kind of indie, smaller title. And I'm cool with that. Very pretty. Yeah, Capcom cannot lose. Path of the Goddess. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. I wonder will they drop a heavy bomb and do like a, available now. Like they did with Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is one of those runaway hits of the year. Pretty fucking nice. Yeah, 6 will come out when GTA... Exactly. They'll all come out in 2026 or something. Yeah, there definitely is something going on, man. Goofy-ash.
General Motors' historic commitment to
time for Forza, everybody. Go take a piss or fall asleep or whatever you need to do.
Chevrolet and Cadillac. The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and high
Star Citizen, yeah, right? Holy hell. Ghost of Tsushima 2. Yeah, it's definitely coming. It'll take a while though.
The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition.
Does anybody actually give a fuck when they announce things like Porsche is coming to this racing game?
With the innovators behind the new,
I suppose car guys have to cream themselves somehow.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing
This game has been long in development.
Sophisticated, modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled.
Oh, they had to do it.
Cadillac V-Series.R.
They always have a car on stage.
To the home of competition.
The thing about racing games, I grew up with them. I used to play fucking Sega Rally, Daytona, you name it. And they're fine, but there's just nowhere else to go, you know? I don't give a fuck if you've 3D scanned the track. I don't care if you've got real effective audiences. I don't care. Like, what Forza Horizon did was pretty cool. Then you got things like Hot Wheels, Turbocharged, and stuff like that, which is really clever, but simulation racers are so fucking dead. GTA, or not GTA, GT7 was a fucking disaster. They're very pretty games, but it feels like one of those genres that really, it launches with the console, then no one gives a fuck. There was a cool car game I saw called Resistor. It's an indie game. It's kind of like Initial D, that anime mixed with Mad Max car combat. That's what I want to see. I want to see story-based games. Need for Speed is a joke these days, but there was a time when it was cool. Teams like Turn 10 and 343 and a few others, they need to be given new projects. Like, imagine working on Forza Motorsport for 30 years and that's it. You wonder why they take so long and everything's a disaster. Like, look what happened with Killzone, then moved on to Horizon, you know, it gave them that creative freedom. Alright, Bethesda, what else can they show? Maybe on Elder Scrolls Online?
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal.
Yeah, this is probably Blades. They have so many IP, but this year is about Starfield and Starfield alone. But trust me, like, they have Wolfenstein 3 coming, Indiana Jones. These segments of Xbox probably should be left to their own kind of thing, but it is what it is. For everyone who says this game's boring or that game's boring, there's about 17 million people playing them that would argue differently, you know? From Grounded, to Elder Scrolls, to Sea of Thieves, they have huge communities. And you could argue that there's people that play them and put thousands of hours into them, while the average little console war bitch baby plays a couple of rounds of Call of Duty or Fortnite and then fucks off. So it's these people who are the long-term investment gamers, and the little Call of Duty boys have now become the casuals. If you were out there just playing one game, like FIFA and Call of Duty or whatever, you're considered more of a casual. That's just the way it is. Doesn't matter if you put 100 hours a week into Call of Duty. There's so much out there to play and have fun with. Other people that tend to... Like, you've got mobile gamers that play more games than these Call of Duty heads. I looks like Call of Duty's going by the wayside. All this shit about Nick Merckx and Tim the Tatman and all that. Honestly, I would rather Xbox not buy Activision Blizzard, because I think Activision Blizzard is falling apart as we speak. Diablo 4, things like that will keep them very, very profitable. Oh, speak of the devil! Overwatch is dying. Call of Duty's been dead and they're just playing a corpse. So yeah, they're going the way of the dodo. It's for all the best, honestly. Like something like Diablo 4 will keep them profitable. But it's a game that comes on once every 10 years. It's Diablo, you know? That won't keep the doors open. I don't, $67 billion, I don't think they're worth $6 billion. That's how much they bought Bethesda for, 6.7 or something. So one of those figures anyway. When you see like a studio like Insomniac, who were bought for 230 million, I see more value there, I'm sorry. Imagine having 10 Insomniacs versus Activision Blizzard. I think Xbox see more profit in their mobile division, you know. With they own King as well, you know. They own a lot of IPs like Crash and Spyro as well. It's just they don't do fucking anything with them. If they can't turn it into a games as a service, they don't want anything got to do with it. It sucks. But Call of Duty will never go away. Because people have been complaining about that series for 10 years. And it hasn't hurted at all since. It's funny though, if it wasn't for the Battle Royale genre, all of these shooters would have been dead. But now even Battle Royale's become stale. Have you played the new season of Fortnite yet, Steve-O? I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's so slow. Overwatch 2 just announced that they got rid of the PvE story that they were going to do. So that's pretty much destroyed Overwatch 2. They now just got you to buy Overwatch again.
I saw that. Not bad.
Smart bastards. But yeah, the new Fortnite, like some nice new guns and new switch up, but it's so slow now. They need something. It's probably the Persona 5 Tactica, I believe. Yeah. Also leaked as well. Tactics-based Persona game. You want to talk about so many Yakuza games? You haven't met Persona. This is spin-off game number 5. Good lord. That would be Insomniac, right? I would give anything for Insomniac to be you know, third party again. Yeah, take a nap. Mad Max was fun. Hell yeah. I'd heard that they might make another one. What studio's making Wolverine? Yeah, that's Insomniac. That'll be after Spider-Man 2. People stream Sea of Thieves big... Exactly. Got a new PS5 headset and got codes for something for COD like a... Aw. One that's not really impressed with the battle... Yeah! Thermal DMR. Yes! Hell yeah. I like the guns. Even the drum shotgun's nice, but kind of worthless with the Maven and the drum. But anyway. Yeah, it's just a little bit slow. Like, I understand it was so ridiculous with all the traversal stuff, but now it's yeah, even the Raptors, like, slow-ass game. I can't get into position, I can't. And you're falling off the trees and stuff. Come on, Bethesda, show us something from one of your actual studios. Oh? It's a little... You're not going to show us Starfield now, are you?
Humanity has always hunted for
Why?
in the unknown.
Why waste the time now when you've got a Starfield Direct in 20 minutes?
Is not that the field of stars is so vast.
I think Starfield's going to be awesome. It's not going to be No Man's Sky, that's for sure. But it's a new Bethesda IP in 20 years. This is a big moment. People think, ah, fuck, it's space, you know? Trust me. Bethesda, their main studio, have only pushed out Fallout and Elder Scrolls, you know? In 20 years. So yes. It was 25 years. Holy shit. It's gonna be big.
We're all here because we're
There's already a lot of caveats, like you're not gonna be able to blast off the planet like No Man's Sky. Yeah. I just want to see the factions and aliens I get to kill, you know? I don't want it to just be space pirates. Because that is fun, for sure. Especially if you can play as a bounty hunter, that's probably what I'll do. Yes! This is what I want to see. Give us the fucking aliens, man. Can we fuck that animal right there? What can I fuck? Mini-me, stop humping the fucking spaceship. Having this like so close after Outer Worlds is... See, Obsidian are owned by Xbox and so is Bethesda, but they are heavy rivals. It's a lot of bad blood there. That's why Avowed is like a new Skyrim, Outer Worlds like a A Fallout in space. This is so odd. I wouldn't have shown this trailer. It's unnecessary. We're gonna have a Starfield Direct after this, which will be a full, like, 20-minute mission, you know? Oh, here we go. Melee combat. Third person and first person, yeah. They're known for that. I love that I just went... Nice. I'm actually liking the levels and yeah, hell yeah. Nice. There definitely is space combat, but the act of going from space to a planet will be load screen cutscene, you know. It is what it is. It will be compared to Forever with No Man's Sky. There will be no doubt about that.
It's where we belong.
It needs a good tagline, you know. Like Interstellar, you know. Do not go gentle into that field of stars or something. I know it's cringy. I know it's cheesy. September 6th! Wow! Wow! My balls just blew off. Hold on, I gotta pick them. Wow! Coming out strong. And I thought October was gonna be insane. Wow! Okay. Okay, I actually thought it might get delayed to next year. I shit you not. Fuck me, September. Wow. Okay. Damn. This year's not slow. I got like 5 bangers in fucking... In October already. Jesus. This has been an amazing show. What have we got next? World premiere. I thought it was going to be Tomb Raider or something. Jesus, be careful. Now, Tomb Raider is still a while off, unfortunately. And it's Amazon owned, so it will not be shown anywhere. Amazon, unfortunately. This is something new. This is something cool. Hello. Little ball sack. What the fuck are you doing with a ball sack? Cool. It's Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 2. Cool. Have you guys seen this new game, indie game, called Baby Steps? Looks amazing. I gotta show you a trailer afterwards. Remind me. It's so funny. It's from the guy who made, like, Getting Over It. It's so fucking goofy. It's like Quap in a story game. Remember good old Quap? You have to press the keys to move your legs. It looks awesome. Baby Steps. Aww. Is this from the guys who made Rhyme? I'm getting that kind of vibe from it. What were they called? Tequila Works or something like that. You want to talk to me about remembering names? Oh, it's Don't Nod! Wow. Wow, okay. I think this would be just straight up claiming. Don't Nod has another game out then. Whoo! It's called Banished. Looks fucking amazing. It's kind of set like in Civil War America style. And you've got these hunters, you know, witch hunters, cryptid hunters, monster hunters. It looks amazing. Oh, that's really nice. This seems like the perfect mix of relaxing and tension. I like rock climbing myself. Love that shit. There's nothing quite like testing your limits. This seems like a really nice kind of indie-based thing. Don't know, they're awesome. I just wish they'd bring back Remember Me. People be sleeping on that game. It's called Jusant. Jusant? I don't know what the fuck that said. I'm the guy who, the way they revealed Avowed, I said Avowed, because they fucking revealed the name all stupidly. So I'll still call it Avowed. No Man's Sky got bored. Yeah, but now it has so much, dude. Its story, it's crazy. Oh, is this Chinese room? Oh wow, Xbox going after Sony stuff. Damn. Whatever happened to the little devil inside? An oil rig? Okay. Sounds Norwegian. What? I think I might know this game. This is a little horror game, right? Yeah, imagine like an oil rig game, but it's like Cthulhu rising up out of the sea or something. Oh, is this Monstrum or something? No? No, Still Wakes the Deep. Nice. The Chinese room, huh? And Sumo Digital as well. And Secret Mode. That's a lot of developers. You couldn't show us less if you tried. I'd say Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty will be shown eventually too. Which is the new huge DLC starring Idris Elba. I need to get back into Cyberpunk. Never got to finish it. Supercut 2.0. Nice. Yeah, give us some combat. Yeah. This looks like from the Fable devs. Dude, you know all those great indie games I got to play? They're all putting out their next game, and I'm just falling in love all over again, you know? I'm so happy. Indie games, indie devs, fucking thank you. Thank you for maintaining some goddamn passion. Because it is gone in the AAA space. Gone. All they want to do is nickel and dime my dick! This is right up my... Look at the different camera angle. Holy shit, Fez, wow. Dungeons of Hinderburg. I love it. Put it in my veins. So that's from Curve Games and Microbird. I don't know Microbird that well, but Curve Games are a great indie publisher. Damn, this has just been banger after banger.
Hi.
Oh, look who it is.
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand.
You're breathtaking.
Expansion for Cyberpunk 2077.
Doesn't sound like him, you're right.
Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission.
Took AI or something?
Introduces Idris Elba as Secret Agent Solomon Reed.
Cool. Hey Val, hello, hello.
Screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America.
His throat sounds all fucked. I got heavy sniper, yeah.
Secrets, and plenty of stuff to do.
What did I just hear? Probably me talking about my balls.
Just keeps raising the bar when it comes.
Starfield's gonna shit the bed. There's so much hype around it. Yeah, deludes me. Broken on release. I know. I mean.
And S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself, and so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for.
Reminds me of that Prime series, The Rig. Yeah.
Check it out.
Now this DLC is supposed to be free, Steve-O. It's gonna be 30, but he fucking ran off! Just see Keanu Reeves running off. He's gone off to film John Wick 4, lads.
Johnny.
His voice sounds really fucked up. I never got to finish Cyberpunk. It was so broken. But I think it's time to jump back in.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head.
You know, after everybody talking about not wanting to be the next Cyberpunk, they went ahead and did it anyway, and every game came out broken.
I need you to get to Dogtown.
It's hard not to lose faith. I'm with you, Amit. I try and, you know, voice my fucking concerns and anger without shitting on everything, but it's getting harder these days. I want to keep the hype. I want to enjoy games, because it's the one hobby that stayed with me for fucking decades, you know? But they don't make it easy, man. These companies fucking suck ass. They have one job. Release the game in good working order. And you know that it always comes down to the publisher. The devs might be doing a bad job because they're crunching, whatever. How fucking hard is it just to give them another year? I'd rather a game get delayed a year, 2 years, fuck it, even 3 years, instead of it coming out like Cyberpunk and Redfall and fuck. Like Jedi Survivor is my game of the year so far, but that was a shit show. It came out like a shit show. There he is there. Possibly the next Bond, Idris Elba. He should be.
The cure.
Yeah, I haven't lost faith in CD Projekt Red. If anything, they're only getting better. They're working on a Witcher 1 remake and a new trilogy of The Witcher as well. Well, don't expect that till 2025, man. The biggest issue they have now is that the Witcher series is imploding from really bad fucking showrunners. So that's 26th to the 9th, so that's end of September. Sorry, I don't do them darn American fucking... We do date, month, year here. Alright, cool. So that's 2 big heavy hitters in September. All footage capped. Okay, they only start with that is if, you know, they got something very cool to show off. Every road. Is it going to be like City Skylines or something? Yeah, it is. Like Skitty Skylands. Skitty. Why is that? Is that the... Oh, it's like Lewis. He does sound weird, huh? Yeah. PCM is bugged. Yeah, I gotta wait a few weeks. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on with PC ports. They're just shiting them out. I think it's a mix of, you know, bad optimization, obviously, but really bad implement of graphics cards. Like, I think NVIDIA are fucking disaster, man. They don't realize that we need VRAM, you know? Releasing a $5,000 card with 10 gigs of VRAM is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. So now they're relying on machine learning, you know? DLSS, you know, deep learning super sampling, which basically has an AI that learns and replaces frames and textures that the graphics card can't make. We're becoming too reliant on AI. Makes for some lazy fucking graphics cards. And what does NVIDIA just keep doing? Shiting out another one instead of fixing the one before, you know? This might be a new SimCity or something. That would be cool. I think it's probably its own thing. You make cities. No, I don't. I make shit. Shitty skylines. Cool. October 24th. October is like broken now. GG's, well done. Any fans? I used to be a big SimCity fan back in the day. I don't have the patience for them now. All I ever used to do back then was load up a pre-existing city and then set aliens and tornadoes and nuclear warheads and all. Good times. Just need that destructive fix, you know? Get those intrusive thoughts out. Yeah, it's slowed down a bit now with some of the indie stuff, but they're all been bangers, you know? I'm very happy. Alright, Atlas. This might be different. Maybe it's the only thing that hasn't leaked, you know? Oh, damn. It's hardly Shin Megami Tensei, is it? Zero. It might be Persona Zero or something? Yeah, fucking Phil Spencer went over to Japan and got the fucking bag out. They've been trying to push for Japan, and I really think it's a pointless idea, you know. It's nice to see them, but the only way you'd work in Japan is if you invest in Japanese studios. Go back to Mistwalker, you know. I like this. I'm kind of sick of the Persona schoolyard bullshit, you know? That's just me, though. You do it for like 5 games, it's like, yeah. I want some real shit. It's better like Persona Zero or something new, is it? The fuck? Metaphor? What was that? Name a game properly. Metaphor Refantasinio. Oh, fucking hell. That was like a goddamn footballer. Jesus. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm down for that. That appeals to me more than any Persona. I'm just saying. Oh. I like this. Banner Saga. Okay, this is stoic. Yeah. Woo! This is supposed to be pretty awesome. Like fucking anime graphics in real time. Like it's 2D combat though. I know, let's see. I know that doesn't look 2D, but let's see. Banner Saga games are awesome.
Must explore this world.
Yeah.
To find the origins of this evil.
This feels like something that could drop today.
And bring hope.
Skitties, yeah, Skittles. Give me them Skittles. Co-op adventure. Nice. Reminds me of Fable Heroes and Trine, you know, anyone played Trine? Trine games are awesome. I fuck with this. I can't believe they showed Starfield. That's wild to me. Honestly, a little bit of a waste of airtime, but anyway, that's just me. Because they have a Starfield Direct coming up.
Together, you can save humanity.
That's cool. Towerborn. Wow. Play it right now. No, 2024. Holy fuck, man. Why can't people normalize audio? Fuck me. I see so many YouTubers out there, especially ones that re-record other people's streams, and they can't normalize audio. All you have to do is fucking drag the fucking bar, go up to audio, and there's literally a normalize. It's so simple. Even Audacity has it, and that shit's free. So what happens is you turn up the volume to hear the video, and then the ad plays and blows your ears. In Exile, let's go. Nice. These guys are the Wasteland guys. This is supposed to be a steampunk third-person RPG. This is right up my alley. You need to look up another game as well. It's awesome.
City is a miracle.
Called On Guard. It's basically Three Musketeers. On Guard.
Delicately balanced.
I want to play that. This show has been unbelievable. If they can do like a one more thing, I'm down for it. In Exile, usually do like with Wasteland, so it's top-down RPGs.
Little gear to ruin everything.
Lady Rottenwood. Definitely give me Bioshock Infinite vibes. Because that's that steampunk industrial. Look at this, first person, baby. Wow. So these are the type of games that would have got Xbox to buy the studio, you know? Knowing that they were 3 years out or whatever. This is insane. This is absolutely shitting all over the PlayStation showcase. It's crazy. I don't know what Sony were thinking. This should have been their moment, like the next phase of PlayStation. But I mean, those games are coming, trust me. That's so cool. Control the future. I'm so happy for these guys. This is a team that does not get enough love.
Oh no.
Wow. Yes.
Any last words? My friend puts one in your skull.
God, this shit's all over Bioshock Infinite. I'm sorry, but I just recently played Bioshock Infinite and whew. Story's still banging, but damn is that combat just limited. Coming in due time, bitch, yeah. Nice. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, Bioshock Infinite 2, a lot of people calling it that. That's awesome. Jesus. If they have like one big heavy banger.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first party studios.
Wow.
We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox.
Look at this.
With
Wow.
South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution.
Fantastic.
And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up.
Yes.
Next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024.
Starfield.
Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island.
What's he got on his shirt? He always gives it away. The X-Men?
Launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC.
Nice.
We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive, in collaboration
looks amazing.
with Lucasfilm Games. 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus.
33, get it right.
Insugami, Path of the Goddess from
Insugami, I couldn't even
and
fucking...
more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas.
You're telling me.
I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio.
Someone has to say it.
What is next from the creators of Persona.
Yeah, that looks amazing. That's the most I've been hyped
on putting
for
our players
anything Persona.
and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome.
Starfield only for Xbox and PC. Yeah, it is, yeah.
When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for
You think he's doing an X-Men game?
Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
People probably will sleep on things like that Clockwork Revolution and that. They don't realize how important that game like that is. The same with South of Midnight. It's so hard to sell people on new IPs these days. It annoys the shit out of me. They'll complain and play the fucking 27 Call of Duty. You show them a new IP and it's like, meh. Fucking hate that. You gotta explore, play different things. You never know, you might find something you like. Alright, I wonder if they were going to show some hardware.
And now for the one more thing
Yes!
we've all been waiting for.
What is it?
Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive.
Oh
we've
fuck,
ever
that
done
was the one more thing?
for the biggest game we've
Shit.
ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Nice. I was hoping they never do one more things anymore. Just one last game trailer, even if it's like years out. I miss that so much. Reggie did it for Nintendo. Phil even did it in his time. All right, cool. It seemed odd. They've kind of taken all the juice out of this now. We saw that huge trailer and a release date. That's like half of what I wanted from the Starfield Direct. But there you go. That was a fantastic showcase. So Clockwork Revolution was the kind of final kick-ass game. I think they nailed everything. Absolutely nailed everything. Would have been nice to see more Bethesda, but they are 100% focused on this. So next year we'll see Indiana Jones, we'll see Wolfenstein 3, we'll see Evil Within 3, you name it. There's also Gamescom in August that Xbox are a huge part of, and Tokyo Game Show, which they do a little bit.
Today, and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios.
All right, 16 times the detail, Todd. Come on.
Decades to make the kind of games that we love here.
Time to show the stuff and shut them out. Let's go.
From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating
the
these
Fallout.
worlds and playing in them.
Motherfucker forgot the name of his own series.
And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if
Oh,
we could
nice.
take that feeling of being who you
Bethesda,
want to be
I
and
think,
exploring a new
just
world,
as themselves,
set it in space.
are one of the most wasteful studios I have ever seen. What have they been doing the last, like, fucking 6 years?
Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special.
Their sister studios do more than they do. I'm sorry. Tango Gameworks have put out Evil Within 1 and 2. They put out Ghostwire Tokyo. They put out Hi-Fi Rush.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years.
That's right, and it took 25 years.
RPG through and through.
Nice.
You step into a new world, and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities.
Will it be 60 frames? That's all anybody wants to know.
It's not just one world.
I can see 30 from now, though. It's thousands of worlds that no one will ever see. Yeah. No one's ever gonna fucking see.
It's not ours. It's yours.
Damn, it's not even 30 frames. I'm barely seeing like 23 here. Oof! Stop panning the camera. I'm gonna play as a fucking sick bastard bounty hunter murdering everybody and fucking every alien. Yes! Spread the seed, do the deed.
Just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
Oh god, don't do that. See that mountain over there? You can fuck that mountain over there.
The galaxy around you.
I always hate that shit.
Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world.
But yeah, if you think about it, like, not to completely shit on them, but as a studio, Bethesda, like, they would be out of business. It's been 12 years since Skyrim. 12 years.
And of course, you can play it in third person
or first person. Nice. That's a nice
and
little
you
run.
can play it in first person.
Oh, there's that creation engine. They still haven't changed. They're working on a successor and they're afraid to use another
We
engine.
love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale.
Alright, finally a deep dive.
That
This is
usually involves exploring an area you've landed.
90% of what people are going to be doing in
You
Starfield.
can collect resources,
Oh, No Man's Sky coming for you.
do a mission,
A laser mining
maybe
tool.
even stumble upon something unexpected.
If you've been needing a bit of Fallout, I think you'll get your Fallout fix from this game. I really do. You won't get your Elder Scrolls fix, but you will get your Fallout fix. I really do believe that. Oh, that little jet boost. I love that. That was nice. So maybe there'll be different gravity on different planets. That'd be really cool. Oh, nice. Little low gravity death. I like that. It's realistic. Oh, shit. Damn. Pop goes the Weezer because the Weezer go pop. Yeah, I think she's 30.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up.
You don't say. These games will come out faster if you didn't have so much
Data menu.
stuff.
This is the hub for everything you're doing, from
Okay.
your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory.
Apparently we're going to be able to build our own
Love to have
space
a ton of detail
station,
in every
our own
item,
spaceship.
From all of your weapons,
Nice.
spacesuits,
Cool.
to food. We just obsess over the
Midnight
details.
Delight.
We obsess over food.
Synthesized meat. Oh dear.
Can walk back or
Is that called Beyond Burger or
your
no?
ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you.
Hello.
I left Vasco here back at my ship.
He was doing the old budgie smuggler. The old reach around. Excellent. The game completely online. Fuck, I'm missing stuff. Sorry. What's been Rockstar been doing? Right? Yeah. Rockstar put out a game every year, dude, since the 90s, and then stopped in 2013. It's disgusting.
NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet
People are obsessed with NASA. Everybody wears NASA shirts and stuff.
Contrast, that's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid part.
I really do, like, I do wish this was available on everything, PlayStation, everything. It's so silly.
You can see that visual
I would have let this game be the
Your ship is your
exception,
home
you know?
for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly
Same with Elder Scrolls 6 whenever that comes out. If they don't put that on everything, they're just throwing away billions of dollars.
where everything is
Like, it's one thing building exclusives, I get it. But numbnuts, there's billions of dollars been thrown away, and you just spent 69 billion on the studio. How about you make some of that back, you know?
You can see all of its info and resources.
But
You can
new
choose a
IP
landing
being
spot or
exclusive,
fast travel
I
to
can't
the
really knock them too much for that. It's when you take a pre-existing multi-platform game and make it exclusive.
Here you can see
Sucks.
planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them.
We haven't had a Mass Effect in a while too, so I am ready for a
Zoom out even
space
further to see
RPG.
all the systems in this part of the galaxy.
I've been kind of
Here you can plot a course
moving
towards
away
their
from
light years
not
away.
playing them on purpose because it's been getting a little bit too much. So I haven't touched No Man's Sky. I haven't touched like Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen or any of these things.
Distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Cool. I want to see this space combat. Because you're going after Elite Dangerous at that point, you know? Gotta be careful. Nice. This is like interstellar porn.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
I'm gonna be like a bounty hunter pirate. Skirting on the laws.
You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Shuck my balls. No Man's Sky. Yeah. No, you're right. Be skeptical. Curb your enthusiasm and take everything with a grain of salt. You're right. It's okay to be hyped, but adjust things, you know. It's hard. You end up becoming like a pessimist, you know. It's tough. Because I'll always be a hopeless optimist myself. New Atlantis. Motherfucker, we didn't find old Atlantis.
Designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
Right.
This is a Colony War memorial. It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like
Because we'll probably get the next Mass Effect within the next 2 or 3 years, I'd say.
It's paralyzing.
Dragon Age 4 first.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Constellation. This is basically the Brotherhood of Steel, I think. Yeah.
Welcome to Constellation.
Hey, girl.
Lot to talk about.
By the time you meet
I bet we do.
Constellation is sort of seen as this.
I got a full space diaper, and I need a hot mommy.
They exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different.
Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel. Let me guess, they're also pig-headed and probably slightly racist and supposed to be xenophobic now at this point. With all the aliens.
If you could place it on the table here.
Sure looks like a Halo ring to me.
Look at how it's coming together. That means there's a set built by an intelligence.
We're all coming together, right? Hell yes.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer.
Yeah, people are pissed about Diablo 4 being always online.
Teo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist.
It's always got to be a creepy religion. Yeah, people are losing hardcore characters from disconnects and Diablo 4. I haven't played it yet outside of the betas.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and...
Oh god, no Minutemen, please, no Minutemen.
About these pirates. Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation.
Red Dead Online is basically dead. That sucks. But they refuse to properly, like, it's nice to get a few packs, but they didn't properly. ET's mom. Yeah, they didn't properly support us. Rockstar showed us where their money and their allegiance lies, and it's just pumping it into GTA. Dude, before GTA 5, we had Eleanor, Max Payne 3, there was fucking Midnight Club, the other GTAs, the side GTAs, things like GTA 4 and episodes of Liberty City. Never got that with GTA 5. Every year, they had a game out. Bully, like, the whole way back. Even the days we used to get, like, Chinatown Wars and, you know, Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. I miss that Rockstar. Where the fuck are they? Counting their fucking shark cards. It sucks because I would argue that GTA 5 Online is not even that fun anymore.
You might find yourself in a much more wild and independent.
They don't put enough content in there for the money they're getting. Like, when was the last big heist? The Doomsday heist? That was like fucking 2 or 3 years ago. Cool.
The capital of the Freestar Collective.
Cheyenne.
City.
Nice.
The Stone Root Inn is.
God, it feels like what we were supposed to get with Anthem, remember? Yeah. I think it's over 1,000 planets, but about 50 of them will have cities. Everything else will be like No Man's Sky, where it's like, get a few resources and get the fuck out.
As a pleasure city where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely is.
But here's the thing, I don't need games to be bigger. Something like saying 1,000 planets just seems like the whole 16 times the detail all over again. You're overselling and overworking. It's not necessary. I'd rather highly detailed, highly explorable, smaller worlds. People were already burnt out on big open world games. Assassin's Creed Black Flag 10 years ago. What's this? Some kind of cult? Yeah! Red Mile.
Face. This is the face of a brave runner here to
we haven't got a new Mass Effect since Andromeda, which was a disaster. That's been, what, 6 or 7 years? Nice.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
Cool. I'm liking the lighting of it. They've gone for a very realistic, toned down lighting and color. They're definitely channeling, as I said, NASA Punk and Interstellar.
There are so many things to see and stories to experience.
See it to say in about 60 frames.
Is the one that you tell.
I think they should be pushing for 60. I don't care if it goes back to 900p. Give me that 60 frames.
All of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different groups and ethnicities. By mixing and matching out that data, we were able to create a highly detailed and
that
diverse
shit-eating grin. Been playing Diablo 3. Nice, nice.
System to create all
Still
the
so
characters
good.
and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a
Here's the thing, like, if that Activision deal goes through, something like Diablo 4 will go on the Game Pass, you know.
Hey, come on.
So, me dishing out 80 bucks or even 100 bucks.
You were out cold.
Yeah.
No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are?
Oh, I see some lighting pop in the bottom corner there.
Any of this look familiar?
See, you either have a choice, right? Either you push for 60 and drop the resolution, but if you're going to push for 4K 30, people are going to pick apart every pixel, every texture, because you've now done, once again, Todd Howard, the bullshit PR, overselling, under-delivering. Just don't do it. It's that. Let the game speak for itself. It's not that hard.
The simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible.
Dude, that was like a real-life modern Viking.
With the various facial morphs you can blend.
It's Jackie Chan.
The dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
This is Bethesda's first big RPG since Fallout 4.
And start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
Imagine all the voice work and
you never know when yours is
so much squint these games, man. Just make them smaller.
Talking to some guy,
I want to go find that club with the weird fucking strippers.
Track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you.
Yeah, I'll get that before one goes on sale. Exactly. Hopefully, then the server shit will be ironed out.
You could choose to meet your
I played both of the. Adoring fan. That's literally ripped out of Mass Effect. That's my favorite thing to do, is to knock out that fan in fucking Mass Effect. Knock him out. Knock the paparazzi chick.
My favorite
He's the same voice actor.
You have to pay some credits.
That's that little shit.
Parents, but they're very
Remember?
sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
From Elder Scrolls.
Hey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
I still blew them up. Same religion? Oh no. Don't bring that religious dogma shit into space, lads. We already poisoned enough minds down here. What the fuck is going on in Europe right now? This guy going around stabbing people, and now there's some other guy running around with an axe? What the fuck is in the water?
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
Push him! But yeah, do it.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Just, this is Sparta. Boom! Ba-ba-bum. Jesus.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games, put them together to create an all-new skill system.
This is important.
Each time you level up, you get a skill point.
You don't say.
Used to unlock or rank up skills.
Ooh. I always love Skyrim's constellation stuff.
Ranks are unlocked by
all the coolest UI
associated with that skill.
Oh. What was that?
Become increasingly difficult.
Is that hacking?
Work your way to higher ranks.
Do we get upgraded for? Oh, that's cool.
5 different skill trees.
But just doing things.
Skill,
that was always my favorite.
To choose from.
You would just get rewarded for doing things.
Skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
That's a nice alien mantis. Boost pack. Yes, yes. Dude, can we just get fucking jetpacks already?
Tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
It's the Juggernaut, bitch.
That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
X-ray, okay.
I'm very much a stealth player, so
I highly doubt that.
A favorite part about being stealthy.
Pickpocketing.
Is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie.
Oh, I was about to say that's not a vent, is it? Has anyone actually seen a vent in real life?
through.
You're about the size of your hand. You can't fit a person in there.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player.
Me too. And then die and bitch. I'm run and gun, die and bitch mode. That's. How the fuck did I die there? Come on! Here's a little grenade for your ass. That's a cool shotgun.
I like blowing stuff up.
Can we make our own guns? Down for some. Close the door. Nice. That's what we call the explosive Dutch oven right there. Alright, let's get to the craft, and you know you want to do it. One of the most divisive parts of Fallout 4. Not my favorite.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games.
I like the
In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel.
I like the isolation of it. Will it be too empty though?
From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun.
Pluto? Cool.
Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that.
When I see those kind of weird monsters, it just screams No Man's Sky.
When you leave a planet and head into space,
procedurally generated creatures, and they all look like fucking the grandma from Looney Tunes, you know.
Meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space.
Yeah, I gotta see more of this dogfighting.
Derelict ships.
You fuck that up, and no one's gonna want to do it. September, huh?
Out there.
I wish them the best of luck. I don't know.
Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Are they gonna talk about the crafting? You're supposed to be able to make your own spaceship, and you know, basically like a yeah, there you go. Your own kind of a space station kind of thing, you know. Yeah, here we go.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running.
Cool.
And it all starts in spaceports.
You know when you need a half an hour to explain your game?
Where you can purchase,
it's gonna be big.
And modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting.
Yay!
Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling.
Yeah!
For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes.
Alright.
You can customize and upgrade everything you see here.
Fucking hell.
And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout.
Jesus Christ.
Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want.
Yeah.
The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons.
Yeah.
Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
Nice. So much detail.
Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything.
My convents are built differently to fit obese people. Damn.
Customizing ships is
alien vibes. Yeah.
Make them look like animals.
What?
The HMS Platypus.
Oh, that's cute.
Where it had a giant tail to it. Then
What the fuck is that?
We've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
While you can build your home among the
It's
stars
fucking
the way you
Optimus
want to,
Prime.
You're probably not the
Optimus
only
Thickus.
person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
No doubt Elder Scrolls 6 will have some of these kind of features as well, you know.
These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
For Elder Scrolls 6, they're going to need to do something groundbreaking, you know. I think it might be time to make Elder Scrolls optionally co-op, you know. Oh, I know that voice.
Except you. And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at Space.
Adam Jensen.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
I didn't ask this.
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Yeah, maybe Elder Scrolls 6 would be co-op, optional, but not like Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76.
And their unique skills will affect how they run.
I love this music. It's very John Williams, like E.T.
Like companions, most crew members can lend a hand.
I'm gonna build a penis rocket, right? Always. How's it going, dude? Hello. Penis.
Designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
As I shoot you.
To give it almost a humanoid
Please avoid my bullets.
This tends to make him feel more
Please try.
And give him a little personality.
Please stop bleeding out.
Exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield.
Please stop humping me, Elon Musk.
Build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
Wait for that cutscene. So the SS Penis flies off, majestic in its girth, wise in its length. It's beautiful. Why do you think every rocket's shaped like a penis? NASA are very, very closed off, horny little shits.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship.
That's why it's called a cockpit.
Pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers.
With ballistics. It's all penises.
Should be exciting and dangerous. And you...
Yeah, it was a pretty good show. The only thing I would have just really capped it off would have been a nod from Coalition in some way.
That sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance.
Oh fuck! That's why Elite Dangerous is so hard.
System. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight.
Nice.
You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Target lock. Dude, the third person fighting makes me very happy. Yeah, I can see this being a new series for them, you know? Definitely Starfield 2 and 3 and all that. Cool. It's basically like VATS. Nice. It's clever. You're getting fucked up, dude.
After destroying an enemy
30
ship,
measly
you
XP
can
for
loot
that.
the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel.
Boarding it, yes. I'ma dock you, bitch. Well, lads. Oh, fuck yeah. Take my space penis.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
Cool.
Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
Or like reduce it to scrap maybe or
But
something.
space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planet-side, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure.
Holy shit.
Like these massive star yards.
God, looks like the ISS.
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, Maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
No.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship.
Holy fuck, I thought his nose was bleeding.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic
Ah!
battleship, like the UC Vigilance.
Cool. Roger, roger.
Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
New Star Wars game announced.
There are plenty of personal encounters
Dynamite.
to be had as well.
Because people make a penis ship, yeah.
To trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy route.
Put that in the box.
I want to take over ships. I'm gonna board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches.
They're so obsessed with this fucking sandwich.
That I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Are you hungry, love? Can we help you?
Some strangers might be
Get this girl a sandwich. How's the bread not mold?
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on.
Grandma?
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover.
Space, Grandma. In space, your bread will not mold. That was the original Alien tagline, but they didn't go for it. Oh, now we're talking. Give me the gooey, weird hives.
On zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human.
Maybe this. See, the spaceships are gonna be the new vaults.
It's in our random
Clever.
encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests.
What the fuck is that?
And it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy.
Yeah, it definitely needed a direct, didn't it?
We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder. And sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive
Jesus
playground with
Christ.
a ton of toys and just setting you free.
Damn. Be cool to get like a battering ram.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different.
The headset.
You know, we put so much detail
The
into our
controller,
gameplays,
headset,
and we
the whole
love
lot.
the opportunity to bring that into the real world.
Fucking
with our
expensive.
collector's editions, and for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information.
Luna.
It connects to your phone to give you notifications.
Not quite the
and
Pip
other
Boy, but we'll
information.
take
We've
it.
also designed
How
this
much is that?
cool case
300 big ones,
that
Steve.
is fun.
300.
Yeah, we really took as much care
Fuck
in
that
designing
shit,
this
right?
case as we did to watch. Our attention
You'll
to
find it in a
detail
fucking
the game
Salvation Army a week later.
translates to this, inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back
Collector's
satellites from the
editions.
moon.
I love them. They are not worth it. Trust me. Hold the line. I bought the Tremor Tusk Horizon Forbidden West with the big Tremor Tusk statue. I was $250, I think. I got it for $80.
You'll find it very useful outfit.
There's nothing.
It even tells the time.
I also have the giant Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is Edward Kenway. I think it's, God, it must be like fucking 2 foot tall or something. It's huge. And he's hanging out with the flag. I got that for 30.
Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual.
Whenever they do that bullshit where it's like, only 2,000 made, it's all artificial bullshit. That stuff shows up on eBay, it shows up all over the place.
Perfect pairing with that controller.
If you give me the controller, the headset, and the watch for 300, that's a bargain. But no, that one box with the watch, I think is 300 big ones. 300 big ones. Controller's nice though. People are going to get confused with the color system of Starfield. Think it's like, you know, Pride Rainbows or something. And people have reached the end of their patience with the whole Pride stuff. I can understand it, you know. There's a small select group of the LGBT community that are just toxic motherfuckers, you know. I'm firmly in the camp of just live your life and be happy and don't preach anything to me and don't bother anyone else. You can live whatever way you want. Don't care how you look and what you
In every one of our
identify
games,
as.
we always
Just
put so much care into
leave
all
me the
those
fuck
little
alone.
details that breathe life into our worlds.
Yeah,
But
but
Starfield isn't
people are
just
going
a
fucking
Bethesda
crazy
Game
out there.
Studios
See all those
game,
weird
it's a
fuckers outside
Game
Disneyland and
Studios
stuff?
Galaxy.
What the shit?
So why go this big with Starfield?
They won't tell you the price here, but I'll
Because we
fucking
want
tell
to
you.
give you freedom on a galactic level.
So this is coming out.
Experience both the exciting
It says
planets
September 9th.
and the quiet ones.
I'll be careful.
Scanning a planet
That'll give
before
us
you land
enough
is a
time
great
for
way
Spider-Man
to
in
get a sneak
October.
peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about
I have the Pip-Boy. I bought the Fallout Edition. Fallout 4 Pip-Boy Edition. I have it. When I got it, my phone wasn't compatible with it. You have to like download an app. Fucking idiots. But I still have it on display. It's nice.
After that, we have
Big heavy Hurbiak.
ads, interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter.
Why does every creature still look like a No Man's Sky?
It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Yeah.
Aggressive creatures.
$299.99.
Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends
It's called
were
the
to visit the
Constellation
same
Edition.
planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
And there's a premium edition. Yeah, I'm excited for this. You know, it's Bethesda. I've played most of their games. The game I haven't really jumped into was Fallout 76, honestly. But I put a lot of hours into Elder Scrolls Online. I enjoy it a lot. I would actually suggest people play Elder Scrolls Online. I think it's really good. It's not quite Skyrim, but it's like 90% there. And even on a bad day, that's enough for me. There's just so much content. You can get it for literally nothing. My shitty PC can run it as well, so it's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win.
It's completely up to you.
I only have the Morrowind expansion,
Interact with each
and I already
planet.
put like 100
Whether you
hours
want
into
to
that thing.
explore and see what you can find.
Oh, he looks cool.
Harvest resources and be on your way. Or simply take in the views.
But Amit is right, you know, take all what you're seeing here with a grain of salt.
You'll chart the
Nothing
uncharted
is,
and discover exotic wildlife.
you know, exact until you play it yourself, you know. Nothing's real until launch comes.
You can build an outpost and produce resources.
And they've
from
both
those
earned our
animals.
trust and
You
destroyed
can
it
get
in
experience
equal measures
and
over the years. So
rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
what the fuck is that? I still think September is really, really brave. I don't know.
Native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
It's literally around the corner.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere.
I don't fucking care.
Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel
Light
more
my
fluid,
dick,
to
dude.
use lighting and color.
Turn it into a
to really
sundial.
make it feel more cinematic.
Read the time of day. I get how important and how hard the graphics teams and lighting teams work. I do get that, but none of it matters to the layman, and we're all laymen. We don't know how any of this fucking shit works. They just, since the dawn of video games, they've been using bullshit words like blast processing, fucking power of the cloud, secret sauce, ray tracing. It is all bullshit. If you buy into that, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Just let the game do the talking, man. I do not need the PR buzzwords. Never did.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
Now here we go. This is where people are going to fucking... This will take Fallout 4's base building and just add just a tiny little bit of crack cocaine. Fucking Jesus.
Assign crew and companions to work at your...
But yeah, I do think Elder Scrolls 6 is going to need something like this. Co-op, house building, base building, I don't know.
Something cool we
Maybe you
have
could
this time
make
is
your own
Fly
armies.
Cam, where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger...
I want Elder
buildings.
Scrolls to go
So
back
you can
to the
really
fucking Elder
plan your
Scrolls.
structures and what the overall
Skyrim's
outpost
amazing,
is.
but it's like
And then when you're on your feet,
Dragonborn
you
and
can
Dragons.
really decorate
They
and
forgot about
fine-tune
the Elder
things
Scrolls.
much easier.
Let's go back to those Daedric princes and weird interdimensional hells, you know? Oblivion fucking rules for that. And for Fallout 5, I'd love to see them really just go somewhere batshit insane, you know? Just somewhere different, you know? 3 was DC. And then 4 was Boston. And it just wasn't different enough, you know? Go somewhere weird, you know? Go somewhere with crazy biomes. Go like New Orleans. Go London. Go fucking anywhere.
Different weapon sights and scopes. Larger magazines.
So I don't mind the wasteland. It does be a little bit isolated.
Explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Well, that's a lovely noise.
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
What the fuck is that?
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic.
I think I just saw Amy Schumer's vagina.
And I think we sort of on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield,
Grenades in space kind of pose a problem though.
It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid.
Can you achieve proper combustion in space?
It just feels great.
Maybe if the station is airlocked, I don't know.
We have more mods and more weapons in this game than
Damn. God, the texture work is so good. That's still the creation engine, you know? Just iterated. It's still the same one they use on fucking Morrowind and Daggerfall and Oblivion.
Switch things up based on your environment.
I think I have enough thermal. Have you tried any of the new season of Fortnite Dynamite?
And for giving you an edge in combat.
Give me your edge.
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
Say less. That grenade launcher? I don't know how to achieve that kind of combustion in space.
Firing a ballistic weapon in 0G will actually push you backwards.
It's a fucking vacuum. Anyway. Nope.
Weapons on
You're probably lucky.
offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have
This is single player only. Yeah.
These are high-powered electromagnetic induction.
But I would see a Starfield Online dude from the same guys who did Fallout 76. It's gonna be some years, but trust me, what they're doing with ZeniMax Online, they're gonna do that with everything, you know. But it's gonna be away from the main team. The main team has always been single player. They'll continue to do that. But I'd be down for optional co-op, you know. I don't know why we've kind of lost that. Split screen's kind of gone. Optional co-op's kind of gone. You know, make it a fully single player experience, but just have the option of a little bit of co-op. It's so annoying. Like, you could do a 3-player co-op game, but it doesn't have to be Destiny, you know. Give us that single player experience. Sure, when they stopped doing split screen, they said it was like a limitation of the hardware. Like they literally couldn't do split screen. It was something that we've been doing for 20 years. Like, damn, you go back to fucking developer school or something. Make sure there's pride flags in there, you know. Make sure they're in there. But you can't do a bit of split screen. Can't get the bugs out. But you have time to make 10,000 fucking different orientations and shit. Something tells me the priorities are fucked. Holy hell, look at them go! Now give us a minigame where we can see how far we can shoot them. Wait, what? What? Oh, hell no. You saved this to last? Motherfucker's got telekinesis?
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than
damn it, Todd.
Here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special.
Can someone get him a taxi, please, space?
Can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I think Todd like lives at Bethesda, you know. They're trying to get rid of him. Can't find the door. It's all windows.
Come together to create some of the most beautiful
someone get him an Uber. 16 times the Uber.
I love the creatures.
He'll pick one of them.
Exploration, every biome is different.
Oh wow.
The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and.
God, they still work in cubicles. That's kind of sad. I thought they kind of did away with that in game development.
Building systems. My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic.
Just a giant penis. How was your trip?
There's something about
Good, good. How's it going, Pyro? How you doing?
And going, I know the gravity's.
She don't want to make her own sandwich
I
now.
think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships.
The Samsung watch is cheaper.
The day-night cycle, those details
True.
matter to me. Diplomacy, exploration.
It's not fully smart either. They should have went for that.
Obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout.
What the fuck?
I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
Brain
The
sprout.
thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do
The
what
fuck?
you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
Don't tell me what I've come to suspect and fucking
On behalf
expect.
of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
I can already read the fucking the articles, you know. Bugfield. I hope not. Come on, Bethesda. You were given another year. Just tighten that baby up. I'm on board. Brand new RPG, first one, 25 years. Yeah, I could see it being a new franchise. Apparently there's a Final Fantasy 16 pre-release thing going on, and there's going to be a demo dropping. Pre-order now. Roger, Roger. Constellation Edition. Up to, oh, hold on, 5 days early access. You gotta stop that shit. There's the Constellation Edition. $300 watch. Is it XQCs or something? That drops like 50 grand on a chain, then doesn't wear it because it weighs them down. Starfield, great show, well done, well done. I wouldn't have wasted the time with Starfield in the main show, but yeah, really good. I don't think there was anything else that really could have showed, you know, besides like Gear 6 Coalition stuff, but that'll be next year. They had a couple of smaller Unreal Engine 5 demos, you know, little indie-sized games. Xbox cancelled them. I wouldn't have done that. I would have let Coalition do that. Yeah, that was a fantastic showcase. And they've still got so much more cooking. They've obviously left 1 or 2 games for Gamescom. Maybe it's Tokyo Game Show. Really good, really good. You know, I thought PlayStation's was very solid. It was a good, solid showcase. People were pissed. It desperately needed first-party stuff. And anything they did show was like logos. Bam, 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 bam. But I still gave it like a 7, you know. This one was a very solid 9, you know. Didn't quite just blow us away, but really, really fantastic. I don't think there was a single game where I said, you know, the fuck is this? Why is this here? They did a great job. Alright. Now let's go watch Alinity. Just prance around in a bikini. Sorry, what? Fuck. Sorry about that, I sorry. Alright. Let's go over some of the trailers real quick. I think game of the show for me is probably like, it's a mix of like Avowed. Now Hellblade 2's showing was not as impressive as I was hoping, actually, if I'll be honest. I was hoping for some combat. But it's, I mean, it's there. We're seeing other stuff. Because I'm worried about the combat of Hellblade 2. I'm actually pretty damn worried about that. Because we saw a little bit in a previous trailer. Nice. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we didn't see anything from Contraband. Contraband. Underpants. We didn't see a lot. They have so much cooking, you have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Let me see if I can roll off a few off the top of my head. Is that cut off a little bit? It is. Sorry. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's because it's not fully full screen. Full. Alright, that's better. Sorry about that. Alright, so here's some of the ones off the top of my head. Let's close this down. Might free up some resources. Cool, so first one off the top of my head is Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, which is supposed to come out sometime this month, or this year, sorry. Who's this from again? Fuck, I'll have to remember. I think it's from... Shit! The A4, oh there we go, A4. So this is from the Ashen devs. Remember Ashen? Little faceless puppet people, Souls-like? This is like a fucking Xbox exclusive as well. This one was shown, I believe, last year, and we haven't seen head nor tail of it yet. You got this cute little buddy, full third-person combat. This one slaps ass. I think this is supposed to come out in like August of this year. We'll see. This is what I was saying. Same with Sony stuff. People gotta just chill. They think if they don't see it in that specific conference, they're like, oh fuck, they have no games whatsoever. I'm like, dude, you have 3 years of conferences of games that are either cooking, let them cook, you know, or they're ready to come out. They're not all going to be Babylon's Fall and Redfall, you know. Ironically, the games with the name Fall in it actually end up falling. Yeah, I fuck with this one. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. After Ashen, I have a lot of faith in these guys. I like it. It's got that kind of steampunk thing going on. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it might have switched on, but I could have sworn I heard like a... And now it just says early 2023. Well, motherfucker, it ain't out yet. It ain't out yet. So you might want to pull back on that. Alright, next one is... Contraband. Contraband. This one is from... Let me see, it's going to bring up all the movies, isn't it? No. This one we got next to nothing. This is from Avalanche, the Just Cause people. There's Avalanche Software and there's Avalanche Studios. One did Hogwarts, which is Warner Brothers owned, and the Just Cause guys are not. They're something else. We haven't seen shit from this since then as well. This was 2021. This is an Xbox exclusive. It's supposed to be a co-op heist game. Think like Ghost Recon Breakpoint and stuff like that. All set in South America. Open world like Just Cause. Think Ghost Recon Breakpoint meets Far Cry 6. Does that sound about right? Fuck. That early access crap. I know, right? I hate it so much. You just went about Ireland. Yeah, I did, yeah. Just a nice little staycation. Got a little burnt. Castle building in... Yeah, there you go. Exactly, Steve-O. Back, Jack. Gonna get copyrighted. Yeah, so it doesn't tell you much, huh? You just got this Jeep. Got all this kind of stuff. Now, we haven't heard anything from that. That was all we got, was really that, you know. Let me see if I can find this again. Let's see. Xbox Showcase. I was actually playing it at the start. Highlights. Here we go. I think it was like yeah. Someone had just got all the games together. Sorry, Mrs. So so the last year they did this thing where like every game you see will be out in 12 months. Yeah. I think they kept that promise besides Hollow Knight Silksong. which we didn't see. We know Redfall was a shit show. I still think Redfall has a chance of recovery. Every game does, but there's just no need to release it in such a state. It's so silly to keep making this mistake over and over again. And it came down to Arcane actually saying that they wanted Xbox to cancel Redfall when they were bought out, you know. Isn't that bad? So then they must have spent the next year to just crippling along at and you know, no passion, no want in them to finish Redfall, and that's the game you got. And that is, without a shadow of doubt, Bethesda's fault as much as it is Arcane. You know, most of the time you'd be in a good position to blame publishers and game directors and the bigger companies, and you'd be right in doing so. It usually does fall down to them. These are the guys who foot the bill, you know. But we can't completely, you know, if a game launches in shit, the blame has to lie in some of the direct development as well, you know what I mean? But even if you were to stand up and speak out on a game that's failing or whatever before it's released, there's not a damn thing you can do about it either. You'd end up losing your job, honestly. And not even out of fear-mongering, it's just like, would you really want to be there? Plague Tale Requiem. I was hoping that they would buy that studio. That's a Sobo. They actually work on, if you can believe it, the flight simulator games as well. Crazy. But great games. Requiem was amazing. Amazing. Alright, so this was basically last year's show. I just wanted to show you some of the games. Let me see. More flight simulator stuff. Overwatch. So they definitely copied a lot of, you know, checking in on the same games kind of stuff. That was Fallout 76, Forza 5. Then we had Ark 2, which has now been delayed into fucking 2025, 2026. Honestly, I think the Ark train is over anyway. Scorn we got, and we played it. Very cool. Not really what you expect though. It's more puzzle based with minimal amounts of shooting, but still fun if you're a Geiger fan. This was a Flintlock that I just showed you, which I'm excited for. I wonder what it just says early on it. I hope everything's okay there. I really do. Next up we have Minecraft Legends. No Minecraft news at all at the show today, which is actually a nice surprise. But we know that ray tracing is coming to console. There's the Case of Benedict Fox, which came out recently. What was this one? Oh yeah, the road, was it Road 96 or something? Yeah, I heard that's pretty good. Then we had Pentiment, which was that medieval little story game, also from Obsidian. Can you believe it? Obsidian really are the Insomniac of Xbox, and they should be looked after in any way possible. There was a rumor going around that they were going for Obsidian's 7 in 7, where they wanted to put out 7 games in 7 years. Damn, like, oh, that was weird. Whoever cut this up, man, didn't really break his arse, did he? Oh, you didn't hear anything from Grounded either. I think Obsidian are probably, they just released a massive update for Grounded, so they're probably kind of done for the time being, I'd say, unless they're planning a sequel. Yeah, they made this game as well, which is wild. That was 2 back-to-back Obsidian games, and we saw Avowed today, which looks amazing. Avowed is going to be our Skyrim, our Elder Scrolls, until we get Elder Scrolls 6 in 2026. I don't know. I don't know when we'll get it, tell you the truth. Because they said they were going to start Fallout 5 after Starfield. Oh yeah, this game. What was it? Ereban or something? This one looked kind of cool. Using the shadows, kind of like that old Contrast game. No sign of this one either. I like these kind of games. I know it's stealth and I'll just be fucking screaming. But I kind of like when they're stylized like this. Any hype for Assassin's... Yeah, Ereban. Any hype for Assassin's Creed Mirage from you guys? They just announced that they did like a old school color faded filter to make it look like the original Assassin's Creed. Yeah, that one, I don't know what happened to that one. Then we got... Is this... I think this was for Necrom... Oh, no, that's Diablo 4, right, so that came out. Then next we have more Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves, they announced the Secret of Monkey Island collaboration, which is so clever. Oh yeah, this one, Cocoon. This one's coming out soon. This one was made by... oh, fuck, I can't remember now. Damn it! They're pretty well known too. I'm so sorry. There's just so many names rolling around my head. When I think of Cocoon, though, I think of that old movie. Annapurna. No, that's the publisher. Who was the developer? Oh yeah, it's actually a new team, Cocoon, and one of the members, the main lead on it, was The guy who worked on Inside and Below. That was it. That's why I didn't remember. And this was Wolong, which Wolong was awesome. I think Wolong was great. I enjoyed that. A little bit easier. Sekiro easy mode. That's pretty much what it was. Oh yeah, then it was the Persona stuff. He was very happy. So they brought that back as well. So they kind of learned. And obviously, this is another one. Kojima's working on his game. We heard nothing about that. Yeah, that's going to be a while away. The rumors of it, it's supposed to be called, what was it? Overdose? It's supposed to be called Overdose. And it's going to have a social media thing. Maybe a fake social media thing. But it's a horror game. And it's going to kind of fuck with your mind, you know? But obviously, he's steamrolling, going ahead with Death Stranding 2. And then, yeah, Starfield. Okay, is that the end of everything they showed? Pretty quick. They plan to have Starfield out by, you know, it was actually meant to be summer or of this year. No, of last year. They gave it another year. It needed it, but I don't think it hit 60. So yeah, that was I thought that was a decent conference last year. But yeah, Coalition, I feel bad for them. They should have allowed those smaller indie Unreal Engine 5 projects. Just release them. You know, look at the success of Hi-Fi Rush, which is a smaller indie-style game for Ghostwire Tokyo guys. I always forget their names. Tango Gameworks or Tango Game Shop. All right. And yeah, today that was a really good. I think that was awesome. They needed that one big bang, but I always say that. You know, from every studio, they got rid of the fucking bastards. They got rid of the One More Thing a long time ago, years and years ago. All three of them, and it really pisses me to fuck off because it used to be awesome. Yeah. Let's have a look at that old trailer where we had actual. I hate when it does that. It's like you've selected it, but YouTube's gone down the fucking bin, dude. I hate you, YouTube. Alright, let me see if I can find the old one. Let me see. There's one where she was doing a little bit of. Then we had the original. A lot of trailers. A lot of fucking trailers. Here we go. Now, even though. Please, fuckers. Sign into my dick. Oh, fucking cunt. Why do they do this shit? There's people out there watching TikToks of beheadings and people being run over. You're going after the wrong chicken there, you dumb fucks. Like, oh, God forbid there's a loose titty out there when Twitch is fucking full of them. Right. So yeah, we got a little bit of gameplay, especially when she fights a giant. And they're going for a different approach to it. It really is just a giant human. But we saw some combat, and in this case it was just throwing spears and that. Still very impressive. Didn't see any combat today, and that worried me a little bit. I'm still a little bit worried. Because this one's supposed to be coming out before Avowed. Both of them have just a tentative 2024. But I was thinking this would be like December. But I still think December, January, February kind of thing. They're a small team. This is the problem with Ninja Theory. And they moved as well. And people don't realize when a studio moves, obviously it allows them more opportunities. But it's also a giant upheaval, you know. And the morale of your team is super important. And the comfortableness of your team, you know. They'll work way harder, more focused, if they're not being shuffled around between offices and stuff like that, you know. Mirage cool. Yeah, Snake Eater Remake, I can't wait. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure when that's coming out. It's going to take a while. Nothing got to do with Kojima. It's all Konami. I think Virtuous, which they specifically didn't name, which worries me a little bit. But, I mean, how can you can't really fuck up a remake, can you? Elder Scrolls 6 will never come out. Exactly. GTA 6, Elder Scrolls 6, I'd say both of them is like 2026. Just make it 666. What does early access actually accomplish? Well, if you're talking about buying the game early, it's just extra money. It's like a pre-order incentive. But if you're talking about actual early access where it's like it's a demo thing, some games spend their entire fucking life in early access. Basically what it is, dude, is it's a pay now kind of get later thing. You know, it's like when you finance your TV. You don't own that TV, but you're sure going to get use out of it for the next 3 years, right? So early access is like that. You're paying the dev for a pre-order money that they can use now to continue developing the game, and you're getting a highly unpolished, probably buggy, incomplete game. Like say like Sons of the Forest right now. Like when I played that fucking day one when it came out, and I only just got back into it there recently again because there was a new update, and there was fucking full cutscenes and all this other shit happening. It's like, damn. So yeah, honestly, I think 9 times out of 10, early access will do you a disservice. You get to see the game in motion, in development, warts and all, you know. So it's up to you. If you really can't wait, go for it. But the game you might play when you first buy it, 9 times out of 10 will not be the game that you end up getting when it's, you know, 1.0, when it's a full release. I've seen it time and time again. 9 times out of 10, it ends up being a better product because of it. But yeah, it's development in motion, and you end up can see the worst of it and the best of it. You can see things taken out that you might have loved. You can see things added that you might hate. You know, that's the way it goes. Yeah, this is their interpretation. This is all like real time. Hellblade 2 is one of those games that will continue, I think, for the next couple of years, where people are like, "What movie are you watching?" You know, it really is true next gen. Like Horizon looks amazing, God of War looks amazing, but these games still are very gamey and gamified. You know, no matter how good the lighting is. It's only when you stop and look at Aloy up close or the cutscenes of God of War that you really go, wow. But Hellblade is that in motion. I think the last time we've got games that did that was those kind of PS4 launch games. Like things like what Killzone Shadowfall tried to do, you know. But yeah, this is the closest thing to gameplay we've got. Not really sure what they showed off today, if they're true. I think that, to me, that was the only thing that was a little bit lackluster, which makes me sad. But I think it's close to completion, so the benefit of the doubt they've definitely earned, you know. I would argue that making a gameplay slice for E3 takes upwards of 6 months that could be better used to actually just finish and develop the game, you know. So I'm not one of these people who bitches and moans about CGI trailers. I think logos, CGI logos, like what they did with Elder Scrolls 6 and what PlayStation did with 4 of their games at the recent conference, which is just foolishness. It tells us nothing. Yeah, if anything, it's more harmful, because if you're getting a logo, just a simple, you know that game's 4 years out, you know. So what does that help? But a CGI trailer, you know, you can either get something that is an in-game cutscene that you might end up getting. See, this is gameplay. But, you know, we know from the first Hellblade that she's a sword user. And I hope to see that back, you know. I'd place a bet that, in terms of size, I still think Hellblade 2 will be closer to, you know, Hellblade 1, where it's semi-open. You're not looking at something as big as God of War. It'd be closer to what Sony does with all of their new games, which is linear open, you know. Uncharted open, where you've got open areas. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. I'd argue even God of War is the same, but they're just getting smarter with the open worldness of it. You know, you fly around the Lake of Nine and you're like, damn, this is so open. But, you know, it's not that I actually prefer that, to tell you the truth. Horizon is more fully open, where you really can go wherever you want. God of War, there comes a time where the linear nature of the story will close off areas. There's no going back. Anyway, I think that was a much better trailer than today's one. But I just genuinely think that they're getting close to finishing it up, so it's time to just let them cook. And fucking not need a goddamn trailer every 5 minutes. What they should do is just, yeah, we have so many games coming out. Oh, these are the old trailer. They should just use pieces of the game, but they can't, because the demos have to be in the best light possible, you know. Alright, so they started off so strong with 3 heavy bangers today. We had fucking Moss from IT Crowd showing off the new Fable, which I didn't know how they were going to keep the British humour and satire, but they have. There's a Balverine. I'm so excited for this. Now, they said every trailer is not CGI, it's in-game, in-engine. But that really just means anything. Because you can't lie to me and tell me that this is going to be in the game, you know. Well, it's a nice little nod to Jack and the Beanstalk.
One moment.
Fable is still a while out, though. We got what looked like gameplay. Like, I don't know.
This is awkward.
If it is gameplay, it's fucking high fidelity. There's a bit where, see things like that there. And there's a bit where you can see her use her magic and her sword at the same time. I mean, that genuinely could be set piece gameplay, you know? Oh, fuck. Oh, Fable. Let me see if I can find it. More sandwiches. What's funny is that the games they showed all had giants in them. This is how they opened the show. Let me see if I can find just that little piece. Sorry. There we go. There's a little bit where she was just kind of fucking around. Alright, Dave.
What do I think about heroes? Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their
yeah, it's crazy. It's playground games, huh?
comically massive weapons.
I think they're ready to go. You know that. Yeah, I actually think that's gameplay. I know that sounds ridiculous, especially that throwing the fireball there. I think that the sword bit, that bit there is like an execution. Because you have those kind of things in Fable. When you would finish off, it would do a little slow-mo. And then her throwing the fireball looks like gameplay as well. Yeah. Who knows? It might be wishful thinking. There's my least... You don't like him at all, do you not? Oh. It's in Fortnite. Yeah, exactly. You don't like Richard Abu Dhabi or whatever? I don't know what his name is. Yeah, Star Citizen beta in ages for real. How's it going, Bernie? Yeah, what was the Star Wars Outlaws game? It looks fantastic. That's the Division dev game. So, you know, think Division.
One moment.
Looks really good. They really pushed for the story. They'll be showing that off more. There's the Ubisoft Forward going on a conference. I think Capcom are doing their thing. Wouldn't be surprised if you saw a bit of Dino Crisis. Yeah. I wouldn't say Resident Evil 9, but you never know. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of cinematic gameplay there. For sure. You can even see that he's talking, but they're not showing us that bit. So this was the first game they showed. Then they showed off this game. This is from Compulsion, who made We Happy Few. This was originally called Project Midnight. It's called South of Midnight. It's set in the South. The Deep South. It's all like claymation and stuff. It's meant to be third-person action adventure. Looks amazing. Claymation and wood. And Compulsion are awesome. Like, We Happy Few was very experimental, but still really fun. Yeah, this is why they didn't call it... Like, last year's was called the Xbox Showcase and Bethesda, you know? This one was... So Bethesda didn't show anything they had besides Starfield. But they have so much cooking, you've no idea. There's supposed to be a Marvel game. I think Phil might have... He had the X-Men on his shirt. I think that might be a nod to something. You never know with Phil, because it'll be like a third party. See, look, it's got kind of like a Spirit Weaver thing going on. Can't wait to see what they do. I have a lot of faith in those guys. South of Midnight. That was the one of the big first party stuff there. I will see with Fable as well. Then the next game they showed was Star Wars Outlaws. This is how they started the conference, with 3 big bangs. Wow, like normally it's 1. World premiere. This looks cool, you know. You got a little buddy. The Outlaws vibe, but definitely gives me Star Wars 1313 vibes.
At least that's what I hear.
Just remember, it is Massive who made the Division games, so it's going to be, as much as this story looks awesome, I still think they're going to go the route of more that MMO feel that Division has.
Belongs to the syndicates.
I don't know if it's going to be multiplayer or whatever. All I've heard about this one is that it's open world. That's all I've heard. Coming off the back of Jedi Survivor, though, you don't want the same Star Wars games competing against each other. You just don't.
Looks like I'm all in.
So she's the main character. She's got that little buddy friend. They also the 3 games also have all female protagonists, but I guarantee you that's you can change all that, you know, if you want. It's still cool to see a lot of strong female characters. I think it'd be pretty awesome. You don't often see female bounty hunters or outlaws, you know. I fuck with it. It's really cool. But this is just, you know, a bit of spice. It doesn't really mean anything. I fuck with it. Massive are a good developer. I think going from the Division 1 to the Division 2
Give me a chance.
is probably not the best idea.
You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous.
They were stuck in that world for too long. Games as a service, man, they're a fucking death sentence. Look at Sea of Thieves and Grounded, and now Sony are going into this market. It's the worst thing you get into, because you're working on a game for 5 years, then you got to support it for another 5 years, and then you want to leave the company. You want nothing got to do with them. It's like raising a kid, you know? It's like, Jesus, are you 18 yet? Fuck Fortnite, I'm sick of working on it. Yeah, that new Fortnite season, I'm not feeling it, but you guys might enjoy it. It's just very slow. I like the guns, like the setting, like the jungle. Battle Pass is very average, but what's new? Maybe they'll reveal another, you know, thing, you know. Yeah, we'll see actual gameplay watchers, so that's good. We'll get a feel for it. That'll be tomorrow. I might look at that.
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars.
They gotta stop writing scripts for these people. Alright, next they showed a new game from Thunder Lotus. They made Jotun, they made Spiritfarer, they made Sundered. This is a 33-player top-down combat game. It's called 33 Immortals. All hand-drawn, of course. Like all of Thunder Lotus's games. Pretty cool, huh? 33 Immortals. Looks wild. There's not enough difference between each player, though. They're getting in on that bullet hell Diablo fun. These guys have not put out a bad game. Trust. Sundered was Metroidvania, Cthulhu, a kind of desert setting. Jotun is a Norse top-down game, taking on big old Norse gods. And Spiritfarer is a chill boat narrative game. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, build a little boat and befriend little anthropomorphic people. So then they showed that. Like, they never really stopped. Like, you might think, oh, this is a bit smaller, this is a bit indie or whatever, but if you're not playing indie games now, you're fucking missing out, dude. Because they've completely absorbed the AA scene that we had during the 360 and PS2 era. Now we have Payday 3.
Just in and out. Nothing to it.
Looks amazing. This is coming out in September. Looks pretty banging. Makes Rainbow Siege 6 look like shit, and the GTA 5 heist look like shit. But I mean, this is all this game does, and those games do different things, so. Yeah, they never stopped. Just banger after banger. Good on them. They wasted too much time with a second Starfield trailer, though. That was odd to me. They could have easily shown something from the Coalition or something. And just like PlayStation, they have another easily 10 first-party games that have not been shown or talked about yet, which is crazy. I think next year will be like the big Gears 6 year, you know. I think for now, as sad as it is to say, I think Halo is dead. I think the best bet with Halo is to give it to a different studio. Give it to id Software after they're done with the new Doom. That's what I would do. That's perfect case scenario right there. It's time for some new blood. 343, they've done whatever they could, but the talent has left. And what talent there was in the first place. Halo Infinite was awesome, but yeah. The Chief is hurting. That's coming out September, yeah. Alright, next, they never stopped. World premiere. Alright, now we got the Persona stuff that was sadly spoiled. So we have Persona 3 Remake, Persona 5 Tactics game. What was next? Next we got Avowed, which came out of nowhere. Alright, so Avowed is from Obsidian, who made Outer Worlds. Avowed is set in the Path of Exile universe, which is a top-down Diablo type game. But this is their Skyrim. It's first person, it's magic, it's high fantasy, all is set in that world. It looks amazing. This should have been more bombastic of a moment, you know? I thought it was Assassin's Creed. This should have been way more bombastic. Clearly Xbox don't realize what they have on their hands here. I actually think this even shits all over
People don't like you
Skyrim.
do they?
Wait to see the magic system. So yeah, they paced this show to perfection. They started strong, they kept going. Like what, we're 6-7 games in, now we get Avowed, like boom, boom, boom. Did a great job. Anything you didn't see, it's coming. Same with PlayStation. Anything you didn't see, these games are coming. Just chill. Let the developers have a bit of peace of mind and time to make some good games, you know?
But the truth is, you scare us.
Anyone waiting for Elder Scrolls 6, I definitely urge you to give Avowed a chance. It's going to be huge.
The way you fight,
Fuck yeah.
the power you wield, the secrets you keep.
So colorful.
They're here to save us.
Yeah. Yeah, the Path of Exile universe is fucking massive. People like still argue that it's better than Diablo. Oh yeah, am I thinking of the wrong thing?
So now that you have all this power,
Maybe I am actually. Is it Path of Exile? Maybe I'm thinking the wrong thing. God damn it. It's hard to keep up with them. You got like Divinity Origins and Divinity Original Sin, Path of Exile. Oh, Pillars of Eternity. Fuck, I was wrong. God damn it. Path of Exile, PoE, Pillars of Eternity, PoE. No, it's the Pillars of Eternity world. Damn it, I fucked that up. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. Yeah, Obsidian, like their track record, Fallout New Vegas, South Park, Stick of Truth, Pillars of Eternity, Outer Worlds, Pentiment. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Then we got Sea of Thieves and Secret of Monkey Island collaboration. Really genius. You've got a British team, a beloved Lucas. I thought it was fucking Star Wars. LucasArts classic in the Secret of Monkey Island, you know. Very clever. So that's cool. That'll be story based. Then we had some Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think they're now creating jobs in it or something. But maybe it's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2 or something. I didn't quite get it. I was just fucking raving about other stuff. What is this? It just says, I think it's just called 2024, is it? Right. So they're gonna add like jobs and stuff. Okay. And that's from the Plague Tale guys, which is crazy. Yeah, they never stopped. The indie stuff was really fantastic too. Don't Nod show. I think for me so far the game of the summer was let me see. Was Don't Nod's Banished. And let's see, Banished. I'll just go Banished gameplay, I guess. No, why does it have to be every fucking game named after? I can't remember what it was called. Banished. Fuck. Why do you gotta put subtitles on a game for the first game, you know? Stop doing that, devs. No one can find your fucking game. Oh, they're so stupid. Putting a subtitle on a first game makes everybody think that they've missed the previous game when it's not. Here we go. Banished Ghosts of New Eden. Is anybody gonna fucking remember that name? No, not a fucking sinner. Stop putting subtitles on your game. It's one title, just call it Banished. Alright. This one is fucking awesome. Don't Nod have, like, there's, people only know them for fucking Life is Strange, and I'm like, wake the fuck up, dude. These guys are so much more than that. Vampire was a cracking little surprise. Remember Me is such a great game. This is Banished. It seems to be like American Civil War times or Pioneers. And you've got kind of these monster hunter, witch hunter things. So you've got two protagonists, but one is kind of a spirit guide, a medium, you know. But you can switch over to her and just fucking kick things off. This one kind of scratches that Witcher vibe, you know. I haven't actually even seen this. This is new. Maybe this was at the Summer Gamefest. I haven't seen this trailer. This is way more gameplay. So you can can switch on the dime. And then she can take you into the past as well. I think it's fucking awesome. This is Don't Nod, like, holy shit! I'm just sitting here nodding. It's all good. I think a lot of you guys have noticed that you're either playing the new hot shit that you played before, you know, the new entry, or the free stuff that PlayStation Plus gives you. That's about it, which is fine, you know. I don't think you guys are the core audience for these type of games anyway. That's why these subscription services are so important. I don't think they have longevity though. I don't think you'll see something like PS Extra, whatever it's called, and Game Pass 10 years from now. I just don't see it. I think it'll morph into something else, you know. It'll be just like Xbox, the service, and they'll have no box, and PlayStation do their own thing. Anyway, it still has a weird little release date, end of 2023, whatever the fuck that means. It's like when they say Q4, and it comes out in February. Like, it technically is Q4, but don't say Q4 2023 when it's February 2024 or something. You know, that kind of way. DC skins are room. Yeah, they are, Steve-O. They are. Hell yeah. Need to reboot Star Wars Galaxies. Nice. That motherfucker ruined the Crystal Maze. Who was it? Oh, is that what he's doing now? I didn't know that. Yeah, he's doing a lot of shows. Richard Adobe Premiere. Yeah, that one. And then there was this really fucking cool indie game called Resistor. Look at this thing. It's a car combat story game. Now, the art style might throw you off. It's a little toony, a little anime. But this thing slaps ass. Resistor. It's like Redline. It's like Initial D meets Mad Max. A little bit of Dead Race as well. I think overall it's been a really good E3. I want to check on Twitter and see what the masses are saying. They're never happy. Yeah, kind of weird. No Minecraft, no Halo, no Gears. Strange. Yeah, so good old car combat. Right up my alley. It's time to bring the story-based car games back. I am so sick of the same old shit with ray tracing and fucking 3D scan my dick. We've 3D scanned the audience without their permission. Like, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Alright, so that was, yeah, you didn't see much there. A lot of great indie stuff, holy shit. I'm really like, I've always been invested in indie stuff, but now they're my saving grace. You know, you'll get your Starfields and your Spider-Man, but you also get your fucking Redfields and your Babylon Falls. So fuck that shit. I have more consistency with indie games and more fun than I do out of AAA games. Case in point, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not hating it, but I ain't loving it. Alright, then we got some Hellblade 2. This is all in-game, which is fine. I mean, it looks incredible, but not showing a story beat, not showing any combat scares the shit out of me. I'm okay with it being slower paced. Hellblade 1 was like that, you know. You had these massive sections in the dark and that, you know. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's a way of saving our mind or something. Mind Palace. You see that Alan Wake stuff? Alan Wake 2 looks crazy. You go into their Mind Palace and solve mysteries, and then go back and start blowing the faces off enemies. Good times. Yeah, I think Xbox definitely ran away there. They didn't have to do much, in fairness. Oh, it looks like people weren't that thrilled about Avowed. I mean, what the fuck? That was a great trailer. It's exactly what I needed. I think people were saying Hellblade was coming first, then Avowed. With what we've seen, I would switch them around. Avowed looks ready to go, and Hellblade, I need something else. I think that's the only trailer that I can honestly say I expected a little bit more. It was far from a bad showing. It's just like, why go from all that gameplay last year to this? People saying Starfield looks mid. I mean, if you're not into space, what can I say, you know? It's like fucking not liking guns and then saying Call of Duty looks mid, you know? It's the whole theme. If you don't like space, of course it's not going to be a film. Let's see. Xbox about to do one more thing. See, we want them to do one more thing. Like, come on. They need to start doing one more thing again. It's the best, even if it's just a logo. Dun 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 dun. I think that was a really great showing. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Yeah, so those couple of games I showed you, they're all working on those as well. They seem to have a partnership with the Star Wars Outlaws. Don't worry, anything you see that's not first party, if it doesn't say PlayStation or PC on it, don't sweat. Like, that's all nonsense. It'll be coming to everywhere.
All the grief, the rage, all the fear, everything I've seen, everything I've done.
Pilot and hating doing your job all the while a game to simulate your job as a cult-like following, right? Minecraft, yeah. Expected the trailers to just show me the ending nowadays, right? You're dead right, dude. You're dead right. That's what they do. That's the Marvel way of doing things. These stupid sheep and fucking styrofoam brain Marvel fans, they have to get their entire trailer shoved down their fucking throat, and then they'll still go see it in the cinema. Like, you just paid fucking $20, $30 to see the same shit in the trailer. You dumb bastard. I would literally pay $1 billion for Marvel to take a break for like 5 years and write a good story. But they won't do that. Even Tom Holland's like, yeah, Spider-Man 4 is coming along, even though they're in the midst of a fucking strike. What a dumbass. He's trying to spoil it already. That's his whole thing. Let me spoil. Yeah, man, just let me spoil. Just one little spoil. So yeah, people are saying like no Perfect Dark. This was a great trailer. Yeah, Perfect Dark is coming. It's in a little bit of trouble. They have to get help with from Crystal Dynamics. So that's coming. You know, if the games aren't showing, they're coming. No Everwild, which is the rare game that's supposed to be like a survival thing. Gear 6 obviously is coming. No Contraband. Yeah, State of Decay 3 and Stalker 2 as well. Stalker 2 is in poor little guys because they're Ukrainian. You have these Russian scumbags who are hacking in and releasing early codes of the game. So they're in a little bit of trouble to try and lock shit down right now. So how about we give them a bit of time, huh? As if you know, the Stalker fans of yore are the only ones who actually know what the game is. You ask anyone nowadays, they don't know what fucking Stalker is. They'd say like, oh, that guy from TikTok who's stalking me. They don't remember that game. It's hard enough to tell people to play Metro Exodus. You know, it's one of the best fucking post-apocalyptic games out there. So yeah, these things, same with PlayStation, like, we only really got, like, Wolverine's not cancelled, you know, Wolverine's coming, we didn't get to see it, but it's coming. And then Last of Us Part 3 is coming, we know that. Ghost of Tsushima 2, it's coming. It's just, gotta give the devs time, you know. We're literally paying for 3 years of shitty COVID, and it's just dragging things out more and more. Any game that you got to play during COVID or the last year is a fucking miracle that it's actually come out. That's what I was trying to say. Go back and look at some of those playthroughs and I try and say that. I'm like, it's a fucking miracle we're playing this. Hello? Half of this was developed at home in people's houses or like with 3 people in the office. Like, just think about the logistics of that. Like, someone fucks up and you know, puts a bug into a game, or the other guy saves over another guy's fucking progress, you know? Jesus! Let's see. Yeah, Compulsion nailed it. Really, really impressed with Compulsion's game and In Exile. People don't realize how important In Exile's game is and what a great team they are. This is the team, right, that are used to making the Wasteland games, you know? And the Wasteland games were pretty much old school Fallout brought forward, you know? When people forget that old Fallout was never 3D, you know? Bethesda mooched in there and bought the license, and yeah. They also made the Bard's Tales games and Torment, Tides of Numeria as well. A pretty damn fucking good team. And now we have Clockwork Revolution. You know what's funny? When a game only shows CGI, people lose their shit. When it shows massive gameplay, they're like, what's that? Yeah, this game from Capcom, what the fuck? Even Phil Spencer was trying to pronounce it. This came out of nowhere. This is a smaller kind of indie style game from Capcom. I thought it was Onimusha. I thought it was fucking Wolong DLC or Wolong 2. But it's its own little thing. Very Okami. Very artistic. At first I didn't think there was any combat because he just keeps driving his sword into the ground and creating this beautiful effect. Yeah. What the fuck? That came out of nowhere. Capcom just giving Xbox the tiniest little grain of sand. Because we know Pragmata is coming for PlayStation. No sign of Pragmata yet. We don't even know what the fuck it is. Is it a shooter? Is it a poo-poo? And like, what is it? It could be a poo-poo. So yeah, these games are coming. I try. It's hard to tell people because what happens is when you show a game that's 3 years out and then don't show it again, people fucking lose their mind. These games are here. Like, you know, we're gonna get fucking Resident Evil 5 remake. We're gonna get Resident Evil 9. We're gonna get Dino Crisis remake. We're gonna get everything. Everything's getting remade. You know? I just wish people's mentalities could get remade. Or their attitudes could get remade. You know, go back up into the womb for 9 more months because clearly you were taking off the titty too early. You sad, pathetic, boring ass motherfuckers. Go back to your fucking Call of Duties. Or they remove another skin.
Oh no, Nick Merckx is gone. Oh, Tim the Tatman's gone too. Oh no.
As if these little fuckers fucking bought the skins anyway. The whole thing's so cringe from each side of it. Call of Duty and from their side of it. It's like taking your toys out of the fucking pram. Who gives a shit either way? They should just hold the devs accountable and stop fucking buying the game. God damn it. Alright, but they won't do that. Everyone complains about Call of Duty and everybody buys it. It's like the most abusive relationship. Stockholm Syndrome. I hate you. Why do you keep treating me so bad, Call of Duty? And I'm back in the game. Back in another match. That's why I see like people like Wings of Redemption. The dude literally is like 500 pounds, lost everything in his life. He's fucking... He hasn't seen his dick in about 5 years. And this dude got big off Call of Duty, still plays it, and bitches and moans, breaks controllers, whinges and cries. Like, it's the most abusive relationship. And I'm going through it right now with Fortnite. I know well. There's a reason why I left all these kind of competitive games, man. They're vampires. They suck you dry. And I'm back in it. And I hate that I'm in it. But now I'm addicted. Like, I can't get out of it. Like, I got that competitive streak. And it's giving me that little bit of dopamine. The only way to do it would not to be uninstall, set fire to the console, set fire to the... set fire to everything. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was good. Nice, dude. Hellblade 1 was amazing. Fuck yes. Hellblade 2 is going to be great too. Monkey Wiener set Ireland on fire. Damn. The only COD game I complained about was World War 2. Oh, they've all been shit, dude. They've all trying to recapture the magic, you know. It's just pure shit. All the new World War 1 ones are trying to recapture World War and they can't. And then Black Ops, like, they got it right. First fucking one. And it's been steady declining. They're getting bigger and bigger because the hype is around them, but still can't. They're going to start remaking Black Ops now. And then they've just been fucking sliding along on crutches, just remaking Modern Warfare because there's not an original idea left. And Warzone, I don't know how they've done it, but in the space of like 2 years, 3 years between Blackout and Warzone, they've just completely just milked everything dry. Boring as shit. But like I said, these streamers, like, you can see Dr. Disrespect. He hates the game so much he's gone out and made his own game. Damn. I've seen OTK are doing their own little game publisher. I've seen that with a lot. I think, what was his name as well? Fucking Summit 1G? Isn't he doing one of those guys? They all look the fucking same. I think, isn't he doing his own little company as well, or game? I don't know. And then you have the video game Donkey as well. There's like 3 guys that look exactly like Summit 1G. And everyone's just like, yeah, he's my favorite streamer. I'm like, which one? Yeah, him, yeah. Like, that's 3 different people, dude. It's like fucking Summit 1G, Shroud, and Dr. Lupo. It's the same person. It's the same person. Shit, dude. It's the same person. This dude's just streaming 3 different angles, 3 different channels. Yeah, so we got our usual, like, you know, it's making millions for Xbox, so we got our usual, like, Grounded. Actually, no, we didn't get Grounded stuff. They announced that a couple of months back. We got Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, and Sea of Thieves. We always know they're going to be there. They make millions for them. We got some Overwatch crap. That game is deader than I am. Like Valorant pulls in more players than Overwatch. Like, what the fuck? And we got another Starfield trailer, which I felt was really unnecessary because we're getting a half an hour. Stupid, but I suppose it was just to reveal the September 9th. And then we got this. This is a brand new game from Don't Nod. Don't Nod is just like, man, we putting out games for days, and you know they're working on Life is Strange 3. This one's a funny one, just pure about puzzle and climbing. I don't know what else there is in this game. It's called... Actually, I don't remember. It had a unique name. There was another climbing game coming out, and it's called Surmount, as in like insurmountable, which is called Surmount. And then there's a new game from the Getting Over It dev called Baby Steps. I want to show you it after this trailer. It's really funny. It's basically Quap. They're bringing Quap back. Whatever it is about that guy, he really likes fucking making people pull out their hair, huh? He gets off on it, man. He's a sadist. But we get to play Fortnite. Yeah, exactly. I like them. Sure, the other ones are better, but still they aren't bad. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just one thing we do in long-running series is huge copium, you know? Like FIFA, WWE, all of those games. They change marginally different things every year. We still buy it, and it's fucking shite. Because, like I said, there's a huge, like I would say in the millions of people that is what we would class as casual gamers. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think it should have such a bad stigma around it. I think anyone who just plays your FIFA and your Call of Duty every year, there's nothing wrong with that. But I would consider that casual. It's the same as like people still shitting on mobile gaming when they're able to run something like Genshin and all that. Like it's not the same landscape it was 10 years ago. You know, there's people that spend more time gaming on their phone than they do PCs and consoles. I wouldn't call those casual gamers. To me, casual gaming is your grandma playing Candy Crush, you know? That's someone who just is playing something because they heard it from someone else. Just Dance, okay. I don't know, Just Dance? I'll never fucking remember. I always did it on Baby Steps. I think when it comes to like the variety of games and we get more games per day, that just playing Call of Duty and FIFA is kind of casual. Even if you put thousands of hours into it. Alright, this is Baby Steps from the Getting Over It guy. Remember the guy in the pot? This game looks stupid fun. This was revealed at the Future Games. There was a lot of great reveals at the Future Games. A Resistor game I showed you. A lot of great ones. A lot of Metroidvania Souls-likes that I love as well. But even I'm starting to get a bit, you know, oversaturated. So this is like, it's Quap. If you remember Quap, it was that like Olympic track runner where you had to control his legs and his body with your keyboard. This is exactly what this is. Bonk! I'm Getting Over It. I love that. Reminds me of the Witchfire trailer, where they had this like, it was a story-based game, and they're like, the game brought to you by What Remains of Edith Finch, and then he pulls out a gun and he goes, and Punisher. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, this looks like your usual like smack your head off the desk. It's a donkey. That Witchfire game still isn't out, like holy shit. I can already like feel people like XQC and Hassan screaming into their poor microphones playing this. Isn't that lovely? Don't touch it. Every game has to have a Kiarn. Can you not do that? Look, it's your man Bennett, whatever. Bennett Foster. Damn, is there anyone out there wearing long johns like that? Jesus Christ. Please stop. Please stop wearing pajamas when you're not in bed. Please stop doing that. Please. Let me see if I can find the reveal trailer. Witchfire. Because it was a great trailer. But then we didn't see anything for fucking years, man. Was that me or you? There we go. 5 years ago, man. 5 years ago. Game development is hard, dude. It's hard as I am. Look, watch, start off like this and you're like, oh man, another fucking walking sim. Hello, YouTube, are you good, bro? Talk to me, YouTube. No, it's not gonna load at all, is it? I fucking hate this website. There was a time when it was good. It won't even load it now. Fucking hate it. Hello? I just clicked on a video. Can't be that hard to load it. I have you naked by the end of this trailer. Yeah, it was at the height of people just being done with walking sims. Psychological horrors in walking sims. I was like, yeah, this looks great. It's probably going to be boring. Then it was like... Still better than the Gollum game. Oh, what the fuck happened there? Okay, so yeah, everyone's like, oh, Edith Finch was pretty cool, but god damn it, not another walking sim. Can't believe this is 5 years ago, the game's still not out. It's coming out soon, huh? Then he pulls out the gun. Yeah! Yeah! Let's fucking go. Now, it doesn't really look like this anymore, I'll be honest. As you can imagine. Downgrade for days. I love a good old medieval shooter. Witchfire. This fire. Fire. Actually, yeah, is it in early access? Are people playing it right now? So yeah, Ubisoft are going to be doing a little conference, and so will Capcom. I fully expect to see the Avatar game. They showed off a new Prince of Persia 2D game. Everyone's bitching and moaning about it. Mainly because they chose a horrible song. They chose some new fucking rapper song. Someone needs to smack the PR in the face. Stop trying to appeal to kids by picking fucking randomly generated SoundCloud rapper. They don't even listen to it, you know they don't. All they have to do, like it's a Prince of Persia game, just pick some fucking Persian music. I'm okay with a 2D Prince of Persia. The 3D Sands of Time remake is going to take another couple of years, sadly. So I'm okay with that. I mean, Prince of Persia started as 2D, you know? Back in the 90s. People don't remember that because just Sands our time. Me love Sands our time. Fucking real fans. Yeah, Witchfire looks cool. I'm down for that shit. That was a really good showcase. Okay, what was next over here? I would have liked to see something from Coalition. They've been super quiet. Or premiere. What is this? That was just a climbing game again, is it? Oh yeah, this was the Chinese room game on a rig. That's kind of mad. I don't know how they did that, but they completely money-hatted that. Chinese room are notorious for always doing Sony games, you know? They made that, was it the Unfinished Swan or whatever? And, is that what it's called? And Dear Esther. Everyone's Gone to the Rapture, you know those guys? Did they do a Machine for Pigs? Wow, they did. Who did the Unfinished Swan? That was not them, wasn't it? God, I could have sworn it was. No, Giant Sparrow, I'm sorry. Forgive me. They pick random animals as their names. It's hard to remember them all. Still Wakes the Deep. Interesting, huh? Looks like a horror game set on a oil rig. Yeah, Chinese room, they were very in PlayStation's corner. This game looked fucking awesome as well. I like this one a lot. It's called like Hinterbottom, I think, or something like that. Looks slow at first, but then you're like, holy shit. If you had told me this was from the Saber guys, they have similar art style. It's a really solid, great showcase. I actually prefer when we don't get updates on old games, honestly, because I know they're coming, you know? It's a chance to show something different. I know Indiana Jones is coming and Contraband, and, you know, I know Flintlock is coming. I'm chilling. Yeah, Dungeons of Hindenburg, that looks fucking awesome. I want to know who this Micro Bird are. Sometimes you find out they're just parts of other studios. Micro Bird. Apparently they rent buses.
I'm very excited.
Then we had weird AI generated
In the
Keanu
upcoming
Reeves.
expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission.
They're from Vienna, Austria. Of course they are.
As secret agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown.
I'd say it's more of a microphone issue than anything. A lot of these things, you can tell it's a different stage. So this and the Forza cars were probably shot months ago, you know. There is supposed to be a John Wick AAA game coming. That's going to take years, though. But don't worry, by then, you know, John Wick 7 will be out and 7 other fucking side movies.
But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself, and so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official.
Almost a better actor than the real Keanu. Oh.
Check it out.
Check it. He wanted to do like. I love that he ran off there at the end. It's fucking goofy, man. I love it. It's true. It's unfathomable how multiple people signed off to say that Gollum was good enough to be released. Yeah. It's so sad. Yeah, mobile game was always, I'm on the train for 30 minutes, I need something to do. Yeah, exactly. And then the Switch is the same. Now it's like, I'm playing a better looking game than PS5 on my phone. Damn. It's getting generally terrible. You think so? It has always been terrible. It's been full of shovelware, you know? But if you take a look at a PS5 store, the Xbox store, the Switch store, it's full of shit, dude. Full of literally cookie cutter shit. This one guy puts out a game nearly every month and it's just an asset flip over and over. There's literally no, it's as bad as the Steam library. There's no curation done anymore. It's like, if you got a couple of dollars and you know how to do basic coding, shit out a game. I mean, it's all good if a developer's first game is a little bit experimental. That's expected, you know. Usually that's why they do 2D Metroidvanias, you know. But lately it's just been like, oh, I can just asset flip. And now we haven't even begun to see the shit. Wait till you see when AI really takes over. Now people are just pissed about deepfakes and AI art. When you see AI generated games and asset flipping and oh my lord. There's going to be so much litigation. It's going to lock up everything. Cool to see Idris Elba in there as well. I want to get into Cyberpunk. Yeah, good trailer bait and switch, yeah.
Come on, got iron in your head. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
There's one thing I hate is the console wars shit. These people don't play games, man. They just pit them against each other. Like, people are fighting over Avowed and Spider-Man 2. How do you reach that level of retardation? I don't understand it, dude. There's no way in hell that these people aren't touched in the head. There's no way! It's chronically online, and you've got some kind of mental issue. Either obsessive compulsion disorder, or borderline fucking moron disorder. I don't know what it is. There's something not right with these people. How are those two games comparable at all? How do you do that? And people are already shitting on Spider-Man 2. It's like, the water doesn't move right when Peter's swimming. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's the same as the stupid ray tracing crowd. Bitch, are you stopping to swim, swinging to have a swim? Are you stopping to stare at yourself in the mirror? Play the fucking game and shut the fuck up. Stupid, man. People are stupid. Honest to God, like, those people spend so much time on Reddit and Twitter and all that. They don't play many games. What's worse is you can see their profiles and they're like, yep. And they are usually the people that plays the Call of Duties but shit on every other game and use the games on their preferred platform as bargaining chips, you know? And they'll never play them. Like, now they're talking about foam stars. Remember that Splatoon ripoff that Square Enix showed during the PlayStation thing? Like, it's a piece of shit. You know, it's a rip-off. You don't champion that. Apparently now they're all like, oh, but foam stars, you know? God damn it. Looks like bottled jism from every fucking Sony fanboy. I hate them from every side. Nintendo gatekeeping fanboys. Half of them are like 12, but they'll defend Zelda with like all of their little squeaker voices. I'm like, fucker, you weren't even born when Zelda came out. Just because you like Breath of the Wild, like, get the fuck out of here. On Xbox side, like, they'll you know, destroy their own game franchises just to win an argument, like Gears and Halo. I'm like, dude, clearly the ship is on fire. Like, stop trying to save it. It needs fresh blood. Now on PlayStation, they're now once again doing the yeah. I can't even begin to give out about fucking PlayStation. They're going down cocky PS3 PlayStation route, turning everything into a games as a service just because they bought Bungie. I don't want multiplayer Last of Us. I don't want a fucking games as a service everything. God damn it, PlayStation. And stop making third-person fucking action games. It's time. Where's the next generation of PlayStation? If you're hanging on hope for every single game you're excited for is a sequel, that shows how fucking pitiful that the new IPs are. A new generation is supposed to have new IPs. This looks interesting. This looked like Shin Megami Tensei. I'm far more excited for this than I am 70 million remakes of Persona games. This looks good. I like the style as well. So yeah, all three of them, the fans can be the fucking worst. For sure. And I don't even get started on PC Master Race. They can't run a single fucking game on their 4090s. Don't get me started on that shit. They're all as bad as each other. It's just toxic people. What you want to do is just block these people and just get them out of the community. They don't deserve the games they play if they're going to use them as bargaining chips and nonsense. There's one thing hopefully we're slowly moving into is allowing us to you know, realistically have these devs and publishers and hold them accountable in a proper way, you know? Not Steam review bombs and death threats. What does that do for anybody? We need an actual way of doing it. Because I think, you know, it does come down to creative directors and publishers, but there has to be people on the team that's like, well, something is fucking wrong here. And we're 3 years out of, you know, development. Redfall should have never seen the light of day. Starfield got an extra year, but Redfield did not. Redfall, where the fuck? Keep thinking that Renfield game. People are losing their shit over Nicolas Cage and Dead by Daylight and come out with some of the stupidest things I've ever heard. They're like, why Nicolas Cage and Dead by Daylight? He's nothing got to do with horror. As if the man just hasn't had 5 back-to-back horror movies, you know? But these little kiddies wouldn't have watched it, you know, because it's not fucking... It's like a FNAF riff-off. Oh no! That's another toxic community, is the FNAF guys. They all grew up with it, you know, when they were like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now they're in their 20s and it's getting weird and they're furries. And they're like fucking... what is it? Anthropomorphic furries or whatever the fuck they are. Shit's weird, man. Shit's weird. But put down the fucking furry hat and step outside for a bit. Get back into society. There's one community I find it very hard to trust, is the furry community. They're low-hanging fruit to make jokes of, and there's probably nice people there to just... But when you see what they've done to certain furry cons and all this, and there's a clear link between some broken minds and getting into furries, and yeah. I don't care what you identify as long as you're not hurting anyone, but there's clearly a huge chunk of the furry community that are hurting people. There's groomers, and I'm not talking about grooming their fur, they're fucking weirdos. And then there's all this weird adult diaper shit that's going on, and yeah. And apparently they're also into like heavy amount, there's a whole drug furry thing as well. They're doing bath salts. Losing touch with reality. Here was the last game they showed, so this is the game from In Exile. It's called Clockwork Revolution. Fucking amazing. Basically Bioshock Infinite 2 with some time travel. Looks fucking cool. Coming from a dev that only did like top-down games, This is really impressive. This is another game, just like South of Midnight, that won't get enough love. People don't even realize what they're looking at. It's a developer popping the fuck off, you know? Kicking ass. Works way better than Bioshock Infinite. But you can't not think of like Industrial Revolution and Steampunk, not think Bioshock Infinite. It is what it is. So yeah, that was really nice. This is the type of show that Sony should have showed us. But they didn't do that. You show one half of what your studios are doing, then the next year, the year after, you show what the other half of your studios are doing, you know? Which is exactly what Xbox have done. They showed us what, you know, we're getting all this stuff we see here today. Then you've got like Rare working on Everwild. You've got a new Perfect Dark game. You've got Gear 6 coming. Whatever comes for fucking Halo. The list goes on and on. On and on and on. They got so much Contraband, you know. The Indiana Jones game, Wolfenstein 3, like it goes on and on. I could name 20 plus games that we haven't seen today that we know are coming. You know?
Oh no. What did I do?
I'd rather listen to people with rational minds like Charlie, Moist Critical and that, you know? Ra 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 ra.
Thank you all for joining us.
All right.
It's a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox.
Awesome.
With South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution.
Fuck yeah.
And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studio
Obsidian are also working on Outer Worlds 2, apparently Fallout New Vegas 2.
In 2024.
Like fucking hell, boys.
Players can look forward to Elder Scrolls
Slow down.
Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to
Hey, how's it going, DBG? Hello. Nicolas Cage was in a FNAF film called Willy's Wonderland. Nice. Yeah, he was. That's what I was saying. FNAF riff-off. There's also... He also did, like, Mandy. Colors Space. That looks insane. They fucking nailed it. They did a great show. The fact that PlayStation had to wait for Summer Gamefest to give us a Spider-Man date, and then Summer Gamefest to show us Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is supposed to be an exclusive to PlayStation, is fucking ridiculous. It was like Summer Gamefest and a PlayStation Showcase were just one. We're both kind of piss poor. Xbox actually read the memo, got the memo, and brought some big guns. You add that to the games I've just named, and then the ones we don't know about. That's huge. Trust me, this generation we're eating good from all three. It's just people want it all now, you know. The fact that the most requested game this summer was fucking Bloodborne Remake shows you how weird the mind space is. It's like a meme, I think. Same with Silksong. They know they're not getting it, so it just becomes a meme. And GTA 6. I was actually surprised we didn't see anything on GTA 6, which is very silly. And then no not Elder Scrolls, fuck, it's hard to remember. Elden Ring DLC from nobody. That's wild. It must be still cooking. That's what I'm trying to say to people. This might be the longest wait for a From Software DLC, which is normally between 6 to 8 months. I think we're looking at a year and a half. Probably next summer. But who knows, there's still Tokyo Game Show. There's Gamescom. Gamescom doesn't have that many reveals, but you'd be surprised. Because it's like European based, they do like to save a few big banks. Yeah, nice. And people already pre-ordered all of the Starfield stuff. Looking dummies. So the Final Fantasy 16 demo will arrive, and then there's the Liza P that got a demo as well. Pinocchio Bloodborne. So we'll play those during the week. That'll be fun. And I also want to start a couple of games. Maybe it's time to start Cyberpunk. Something else. We'll see. Yeah, I really do think that Fable was gameplay. When she was doing the execution, it reminds me of. Do you remember in Fable you'd have those really wide shots that would spin around while you finished off certain enemies? It looked exactly like that. Yeah, I think that was a really good showcase. It was kind of crazy. I didn't see not really heavy on any of the shooters at all. Starfield's kind of, I suppose, a shooter. I'm so used to Halo Gears Forza, you know.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them.
Yeah, Xbox Game Showcase extended stream. They don't really go over too much though. Let's see, the events will offer deep dives into what you saw from Avowed, Senua's Saga. Maybe we'll see more Hellblade too. That was a very poor trailer. That's the only thing that let me down. Was Hellblade 2. I had to show the other trailer just to give you a glimpse of what gameplay is like. They're also working on 2 other games as well, Ninja Theory. They have Project Mara, and then there's something else brewing as well. They have a lot of potential. I'd like to see what else they could do. Because they made DMC Devil May Cry. It might not be everyone's favourite Devil May Cry. But damn, that thing slapped ass.
Starfield is our first new universe.
Oh, is that what it was? It wasn't X-Men, it was Hexon. What's this Hexon thing? Hexon. Beyond Heretic. Maybe that was what Steve was trying to tell me.
But this time, it's not just one.
I don't know Hexon. That's before my time, I think. 1994. Yeah. It's not. I was into the back then. I was into the Commodore Amiga, but I wasn't heavily into the PC space. You know, at the days of like StarCraft. Fuck. Even like RuneScape and World of War. I wasn't really into that stuff. I was into the Amiga, then I went straight on to consoles.
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
Call of Duty has removed Tim the Tatman skin. Yeah, they did. There you go. Because he wanted it gone. What a shit show. Stupid Activision. I think the worst thing Xbox can do now is buy Activision Blizzard. They're having that much trouble. I say keep the 67 billion. Buy 10 other studios.
We also have
Fuck them.
new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person.
Starfield, Avowed, Fable, South of Midnight, Clockwork Revolution, Hellblade 2, Persona. Yeah, that little other Persona game, very interesting. Spent way too much time on all the Personas. What I would have done, you just can't because of rehearsals, but because it leaked, I would have taken it out of the show.
You can collect resources.
Is Hellblade 2 gameplay? I don't think that really was gameplay, dude.
Do a mission and maybe even
that was very pretty.
Unexpected.
I feel like if you put all 3 of them together, you'd get like a banger. But I don't think we'll ever get those old E3s back in any which way, you know? We'll never get a moment of Sony doing Shenmue 3, which turned out to be kind of shite. Last Guardian and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. We're just never going to get the likes of that back, you know? And it's mainly because the stars just can't align properly. Those level of games are up there, you know? But I just don't think The only thing that could really blow us away like that is a genuine, like, Valve doing a tree showcase where they did like Portal 3 and fucking Left 4 Dead 3 and Half-Life 3. We would be dead. We'd be dead on the ground. I think all those games exist in certain stages. Valve just has no need to show them. I'm just checking in on Twitter if I'm a bit quieter. Hope you're all doing well. That was fun. With the Ubisoft and Capcom showcase, if I remember them, I'll probably switch over and watch. But otherwise, I'm fine. Like Ubisoft, they're not the same company I adored, so not too focused on them at all. The only company that's shooting themselves in the foot worse, Ubisoft, is like Square Enix. Square Enix, for everything they do right, they fuck up everything else. The quicker, you know, it's in the stars, but the quicker Sony buys Square Enix, the better. Just put all this shit to bed already.
And then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm so happy getting to see some Fable stuff. Just, I was like goosebumps. All I wanted was Hellblade 2 gameplay. Yeah, what was that superpower thing at the end? Oh damn! Sphere Hunter is in Phantom Liberty. Oh, good for him.
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel.
Oh, they were saying about a Series S. They need to be putting that Series S down to like $200.
All the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions. Or
Star Wars Outlaws. That's gonna be fucking fire, dude.
Barren, but resource heavy.
The first ever open world Star Wars game. Okay. Don't fuck it up. Goddamn Ubisoft. Yeah, it might be worth looking at the gameplay just for that. Obviously, they're going to show off Avatar, lots of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Maybe some Beyond Good and Evil 2. I don't think so. The thing I used to love about Ubisoft was the artistic weird side of them, you know, the Rayman days and that. Starfield unstable frame rate. Yeah, if you've got people from Digital Foundry already saying that, that's what I said too. I was seeing like 23 frames a second. Like, what the fuck is this? They're never going to get over that 30 frames, 60 frames thing. Let's see what else. Yeah, Starfield's insane. To have something as big as Tears of the Kingdom and Starfield in the same year, like, just give up your day job. Jesus Christ.
Just these boundless, vast buildings. It's the biggest city we've ever made. Not just
look, they couldn't wait to do Xbox after the PlayStation event. Xbox did a cheeky little screen where it's like all those games are coming to Xbox, yeah. And it was a nice side of Xbox because they never compete, you know. But it really hurt the PlayStation fucking fanboys, the little ponies as they're called. No! It's kind of funny they're called ponies because, my god, there's a lot of grown men that are actually bronies, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if there were ponies as well as bronies. That's another weird side of stuff. Furbies and bronies, man. If the purge ever happens, you fuckers are on watch. That's all I'll say. That's the type of... Like, there's not... I ain't into kink shaming. I think everyone deserves a little bit of fun. But there's a line. There's a fucking line. That line is right around having a giant fucking furry head on and a fucking diaper on, doing fucking bath salts and tearing up a hotel and throwing live human feces around the place. That's where I draw the line. That'd be like open warfare, man. You know all these hunters that are out there like in front of rare animals, lions and giraffes and everything. I'd be like that, but with the furries. I got one, Billy. God damn. Most people like that, they start out completely fine. You're like, oh, this is pretty fun. But I don't know what it is. If it's just a weird mental degradation or something, spending too much time in these fandoms, they all seem to go bad. Like fruit, you know? They go bad. It's bad. So yeah, someone on PlayStation, of course it wasn't PlayStation themselves because they're probably half asleep right now. But one of the ponies decided to make a cute little screen saying about the games coming to PlayStation. I mean, we know this already. I've said this. If it's not first party, it's not, you know, it's not exclusive.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
Ba-bum.
The
Ba-bum.
journey you take with Constellation is just the first of
Nice.
many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories.
The fact that they're going to show gameplay for Star Wars Outlaws makes me think it's pretty close. That could be cool. Might be Ubisoft's big game for next year.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis.
Yes.
The first major human settlement in space.
Alright. I think we're pretty much ready to wind down now. I think that was a very good. Very, very good. I said like a 9 out of 10. Sony's was like a 7.58 out of 10. Sony's like, if it wasn't for Alan Wake, but they showed so much Alan Wake at Summer Game Festival. Alan Wake 2 and Spider-Man 2.
To this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
Ah. Everyone should just do what I do, huh? Save up and just have them all. Have all the consoles, be no bitch in a month. People underestimate just putting like $50 a week away. Like, they just will not save. I don't think times are harder than ever, but if you just put 50, even God 20, even $20 a week away, just put it away. Don't even think about it. You could buy every single console, every game, and still have room to spare. But they won't do it, man. They'd rather buy another fucking Baja Blast and a Boba Tea and fucking bullshit. DoorDash your balls off. People be stupid, man. DoorDash and all them have gone so expensive that the deliveries cost more than the item you're buying. We don't have that over here. We have deliveries as part of the takeaways themselves, you know.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon.
Yeah, it's definitely the creation engine. Let's see.
Outside the bounds of civilized
You want to
space,
trust
there are
this
still plenty of unclaimed
sky high expectations people have for Starfield. That presentation met or exceeded all of them. Okay, okay. That's from Skill Up. I think Amid said it right, and I agree with him. Let's just keep Starfield on hold, you know, and let's just see how it launches, how it performs. But it is very impressive.
They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
Series S, 1 terabyte, carbon black, 3.4. Yeah, that's very stupid, man. I would have been releasing a smaller Series S for 200. We're halfway into the generation, or so we're told. I don't think so. I think this is going to be the longest generation. Thanks to COVID, you know. I think it's going to be a 10-year generation.
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things.
So I feel like Sony's only just getting started too.
But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who
Okay.
spends hours in character creation.
Just trying to read more of the reactions online.
Excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
Better than Summer Game Fest and PlayStation combined. Okay, that's probably a bit hyperbole. Every single game Xbox has shown. Stellar. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there was a... The only weak point of that show was the usual bullshit, like Overwatch 2, Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls Online. I still think all that stuff needs to be done by itself on its own, you know. It takes up too much time.
Hey, come on. Come on.
We got Yakuza 8 in there. We got 3 Persona games. We got that Capcom game. Lots of great Japanese support there. Good. Good. 11 first-party games. Yeah.
Ring any bells?
Really good.
Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
Very surprised Starfield's hit in September. We won't have long to wait, boys. 3 months. It must be ready to go.
This new system
It fucking better be.
than ever before.
would rather buy a crate of G Fuel. Yeah, but that's madness. None of that stuff works. If you put that money away, dude, you'll buy every game. You'd have a new laptop and PC and everything. I think people just are like, especially in Ireland and the UK, I've noticed, they're afraid of saving, you know? People would rather spend it on pets and cigarettes and vape and all that kind of shit, you know? But they'll still cry poor, you know? Cry foul of being poor. I'm like, huh? I've lived on my own long enough to know that if you don't put money away for a rainy day, the fucking dam bursts and you're on the street. So you gotta do it. It sucks. Got even a fiver. Like, this is what I was saying about you know, it comes down to this giving spoilers. They're like, oh, don't spoil this and that because I haven't got it yet. Like, most of these games are 6 years out or 3 years out minimum. That means you have 3 years to save for it, and you can't do that, you know? And people, it's what happens. Like, well, fuck you then. You got spoiled because you didn't save up and buy the game that you apparently love, you know, that kind of way. I see that so much with people. It's like, motherfucker, I'm trying to play the damn game. Even, like, with the collector's edition stuff, I can understand that. I actually think most of them are a complete waste of money. But that's to each their own, you know? And I don't mean, like, initially a waste of money, because I end up buying them, but they don't hold value. These are not baseball cards, these are none of that stuff. They might hold value 20, it's like saying Funko Pops hold value. Those things wouldn't even hold the shit coming out of your ass. It's all nonsense. It's fake scarcity to make you buy something that's limited edition. I go out and buy those statues. I'll pull out the fucking Black Flag statue. Black Flag, oh Jesus, he said a naughty word, quick. I had this giant statue from Assassin's Creed 4. It's hard to believe it's called Assassin's Creed 4, so everyone just calls it Black Flag. And it was 30 fucking euro with the game. With the game. And yeah, I know it was probably like a year or two afterwards or whatever, but if this shit doesn't hold value, why the hell are you just throwing your money? You'd be better off putting it in a shredder, at least to get more entertainment. Put your $100 into a shredder right now. Put it into the fire, warm yourself up. You're better off than buying fucking Starfield Collector's Edition. I'm telling you, these modes, these Collector's Editions and different stuff, they're just for, you know, fucking streamers that get sent them for free so they can show off to make you buy them. But the fucking streamers don't even buy them. They're lazy little pricks. They all have console games up to the walls. They have collector's editions. They have a whole background or camera that they never paid for. That was all sent to them. You gotta understand. The whole system is corrupt. But you go out there, you're like, damn, I want that neon, man. I want a bit of cloud. I want a bit of LED. I'm like, motherfucker, PC sent to them. Desk sent to them. Sponsor, ad, statues, games, everything. You're trying to buy a life that even they didn't pay for. It's fucking all lies, man. Do your own thing. Make your own stuff. Save up. And most importantly, look after yourself first and foremost. Because these streamers don't give a fuck if you're homeless and you have to give them 27 grand in fucking Prime subs. Like, damn. You see these whores, man, they're giving like donations like, I just gave you my disability check. Please love me. I'm going to stalk you outside your window now. How the fuck is Twitch not doing anything about that? How the fuck is YouTube not doing anything about that? They should have like a FBI squad, but it's YouTube's own and Twitch's own, to track down these fucking psychos. Because the cops don't give a shit. Yeah, if you put like fiver away every week, I'm telling you, you could use it to go on holidays, you could buy a car, you do whatever you want. All that kind of stuff adds up. When I was a kid, we had these things called squirrel stamps. It was a cute little fucking, you know, whatever he's called, mascot, you know. And you would fill up with little actual stamps. You would stick them in there, and then at the end, if you were a very good little saver, you'd get a free stamp at the end. And we did that for years as kids. And do you know how much that would save up? €5 fucking. The whole thing. This would take the entire months and everything. But it still taught us an important lesson that saving pays off. Even if it was like 50 cents a pop. Which is goofy. You know, it's goofy as fuck. But yeah, that's all I can say, you know. Even with me, like, I don't... This is like the one hobby I splurge money on, and I don't even splurge that much money on it. I still trade in my games. Like, I see people who are like, I haven't traded in a game in 15 years. I have a massive collection. And there's no point to doing that, you know? This new generation, if they're going all digital by like 2030 probably, you know? I think anything before the 360 era is worth collecting and keeping. Anything after that is just wasting and collecting dust. It's very rare. I had like a couple of rare 360 games, and even those only went for like $200. There's no value in it. More importantly, there's no fucking time. Imagine every time you have to move, you have just to horse that shit around. We are a world full of hoarders because society tells us that and social media tells us that. It's so much better when you just clear it all out. It's like, ah. Yeah, you can't even trade them in, exactly, right? You guys didn't even have GameStop over there, right? Our GameStop is gone now. Gone. Some of those statues you trade in, you get like, here's $5. Like, I paid $250 for this one. There's still a little bit of shit going on with like eBay and that, but you know, like everything else, eBay is like lowest common denominator Facebook Marketplace. You'll end up losing money that way. So yeah, if there's any games you see today that you want, or any games coming out that you want, put money by. Fuck. Like I got shit basically for spoiling some game. I'm like, motherfucker, it's out, you know? So that's why I rant about that. It's not meant as a personal attack or anything. It's more just a grievance of moronic people who are like I know times are tough and it's hard even to just afford food. But Tears of the Kingdom, you knew about this game for fucking 6 years. And it's not even, if it was 80, you'd be like, okay, yeah. Motherfucker, I got it for €52. You know, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Same goes for anything as well. I think, we're trying to say like how long is good for the moratorium on spoilers, you know? Pyro being Pyro, he's like, the day of, motherfucker, the day of. Where I was like, maybe 2 weeks or a month or something. But people are pissy after like 3 years, 5 years. People were still pissed about Final Fantasy VII getting spoiled. That game's like fucking 20 years old. And then with the subscription service, it's even easier to get games. I was saying, like, if you're not going to buy it day one, which a lot of people don't, then don't buy it. Just wait. Wait till it goes to subscription service. Like, this is why I didn't get Forspoken or Evil West or anything. I was kind of on the fence. I'll just wait. It'll go on sale, or it'll be next month's PS Plus game or something, you know. Why the fuck would I bother? They don't appreciate our time. They only appreciate our money, so I'm not gonna appreciate their time. I'll just wait till it comes to me, baby. And it will. All of them will. Bump, bump, bump. And by doing that, actually, when the games do go on the servers and go, yeah, I don't have to actually get something for free this time. Bump, bump. Alright, that's everything.
But one of my favorite ways of customizing ships.
It's so funny that guy is back, man.
I make them look like animals.
See.
The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had like a giant tail.
Yeah, I was wondering would they announce some kind of hardware.
Then we've done spiders.
That is Metaphor Refantasio.
So it's really
that's the new game from the Persona guys. Looks really cool. Horrible bastard of a name though. Horrible. Like, can somebody just smack them upside the head? Xbox need one of those too, like the Xbox Series X, S, X, 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 X. XX touchdown. Like, who names this shit? Have you ever just stepped outside and just said the word out loud? Keep it simple. And we can find it. I really thought that we'd see more of Todd. Good old Toddy Todd.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts.
South of Midnight. I can't wait to see some gameplay on that. Third-person action adventure. American Deep South. I love it.
Except you. And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
God, they started with Fable. That was
You'll also
insane.
meet potential crew members out in the world.
That was very close to being Xbox's best ever show. All they needed was some gears or something to blow us out of the water, you know. People like that year we got like Indiana Jones and Contraband and all that. They didn't realize how good it was.
These designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Star Wars Outlaws gameplay is like.
Personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much
Nice.
bloodshed.
I wonder if you could build a ship that looks like a Millennium Falcon. Yeah, for sure. One guy made a mech, but it's a spaceship that can fly into space.
And now, let's take to the sky.
Yeah, they didn't. That's true. They didn't talk about games as a service at all. Wow. Well, technically, like Grounded, Fallout 76, and all those, you know, Sea of Thieves, their games as a service. They just, some of them don't feel like it.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers.
Definitely the best show of the three.
Spaceflight
But overall, a very lukewarm E3, you know, summer game show. This is what I feel like. Jeff got did dirty, I think. The only real thing he had to show was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, you might think like it wasn't that big a deal. The fucking Final Fantasy fans were screaming and crying. I watched some of the reactions. Like, they were screaming, crying. And most of them are barely in their early 20s. Like, they literally got into it with the remake. It's so weird. New fandoms versus old fandoms. They're both as weird as each other. I'm smack dab in the middle going, I just want to play games, man. You got the old folky bastards from old Final Fantasy days that really just have a grudge. I don't know what it is. And I grew up with the Final Fantasy and I loved them, and I love the new remakes. Just cram it up your ass and play what you like. Let's hope Ubisoft have... I wouldn't be surprised if they have a couple of other Star Wars games. Once that license was freed up away from EA, thank God, all bets are off, you know. 9 out of 10, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I would say, 9 out of 10. Clockwork Revolutions, a true RPG. Oh, yes. Stats, crunchy details, and deep reactivity. Don't even know what that is. Is that when you like use some kind of a cream on yourself that you're allergic to? Deep reactivity. I put Tiger Bomb on my dick again. Oh fuck! That's some deep reactivity right there. Sometimes devs like can't get out of their own bubble and they use like really stupid code speech and dev jargon. You're like, nope, just 16 times the detail, 16 times the bullshit. I'll never let him go for that one, because as the PR man, like, I don't genuinely know what Todd does on a day-to-day basis besides sleep under the couch or something. I swear he's like a little gremlin that sleeps at Bethesda. I've never seen him put a hand to a keyboard, you know. I don't even know if he has hands. There's no way. You have no. Todd Howard is an enigma. 16 times the bullshit. So I'll never. So as being the PR man, as far as I can see. No, saying that Pete Hines as well. He did post a tweet saying like, "Can we just go now? I'm so excited." But he didn't show up not once. Maybe he got so much hate last time. He wasn't even there at all. Starting off with Fable, Starfield, listen to Hellblade 2. Yeah. Fucking nailed it. Honestly, only thing that would have made it 10 out of 10 is, you know, Gears, or like Banjo-Kazooie or something. If I just hear that fucking laugh, you know. Still can't believe that Playground, Forza Horizon boys are doing Fable. Shit's wild. 16 times of porting the game, right? Yeah, we were saying that Bethesda, as themselves, their output has been atrocious. They're on the levels of Rockstar now. But the whole of Bethesda, their teams, you know, are pretty good. Like, even ZeniMax Online, Tango Gameworks, id Software, they're fucking awesome. Yeah, it would have been nice to see something from id. I know they're working on the next Doom. I really hope they can get John Carmack back. He's off working with Facebook and he's just sick of the shit. With Meta Quest and all that. So I hope they can get him back, because he's a genius. Dude's a programming monster. Alright.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Yeah, look, someone actually said out. So on the 6th of... Fuck me. The 6th of September, Starfield. The 19th of September, Mortal Kombat 1. The same day, Liza P. And the 21st, 2 days later, Payday 3. And 5 days later, on the 26th of September, Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. Then the 10th of October, Forza Motorsport. The 12th of October, Assassin's Creed Mirage. The 13th of October, Lords of the Fallen Remake. The 17th, 4 days later, Alan Wake 2. And then 3 days later, Spider-Man 2. What the fuck are these devs on, dude? August is, you know? Come on, lads. What about November and December? They also exist as well. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, man. That's like fucking 8 games.
Hey everybody, we were showing you so much stuff.
Hey everybody. He has hands. Confirmed. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. Let's see. Games of the entire summer stuff. I know we still got Capcom and Ubisoft, but fuck it. I think Banished looks amazing. Fable and Avowed, fucking hell. Clockwork Revolution and South of Midnight, both amazing. The indie stuff, Baby Steps, just cracks me up. What was the other one? Fuck, I'm thinking of another one now. Resistor, the car game I was talking about. God, so many indie games. I'm sorry. There's literally probably about 2 dozen. Let's see if I can find this one. It was called no, I'm not gonna be able to find it. It's basically a Metroidvania about a wolf on a motorbike, and you fucking drive around, right? And you turn the bike mid-air like Trials to block the bullets, and then you go into bullet time and shoot. Oh fuck me, it looks so cool. What a cute. I'll have to find out. It's called like Light Car or something. I'll never fucking find it, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, so many fucking games. That really nice Star Wars there as well. No, it's just people getting tattoos of wolves on motorbikes. I'll find it another time. It looked really cool. Hell yeah. I'm really happy. Xbox fucking nailed it. Hell yeah. Okay, so we'll see what's going on. It'll be a good week for gaming as well. Thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate that. For sure, for sure. Nice to be able to come back to some heavy hitters. Anything you haven't heard from, like I said, is in development. It's coming, you know. It's even better that you didn't hear of it, because you get room for all these great games. So fuck yeah. It's funny, I did not know that Pyro did not like Moss from the IT crowd. Hey, have a good one. Yeah, cheers. We'll get some Fortnite in this week. I'll probably, if it doesn't gel with me this week, I'm probably gonna uninstall. I've said that before probably, but I really mean it. It's super bad. I need something to move around in it, you know. We went from just an overdose of movement items to nothing. It's super slow. Just slow getting around. But we'll see. I'm liking some of the guns. We shall see. We shall see. We'll do the Liza P demo. We'll do the Final Fantasy VI demo. We'll get some goodies in there. Yeah, launch the can't be arsed. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's a really bad season. Because it have all these trees in it, right? But then fall damage is in effect. What the fuck were they thinking? They brought Soaring Sprints back, which is nice. But it's a RNG based perk. It's not good to me, man. You just give us an item that gives us Soaring Sprints, like the slap juice or something. I don't. Anyway, I'll leave that for another day. Cheers, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you all later.